Alright, we are live. Well, before I start with introducing the new arc, is there anything you guys want to do amongst yourselves before I introduce the arc?
Like I said, at the end of last game, you said we saw the lights in the sky start to
Mm-hmm.
vanish. And being alone and immediately worried for the others, Xenothril just immediately starts what few spells he has left for the day out in the desert where he set up his old camp. He will just start pinging the others, like first to Nareen, then to the ones that he knows can defend themselves will be
This is
last. So
basically
obviously,
what the sky looks like now, or starting to look like.
I was gonna ask. I was like, "Is this meant to be black screen?" Because like this makes sense to me. But
With
yeah, no, it's
stars
fair.
disappearing.
Mm-hmm. It is frightful how quickly they're just disappearing. Not just like, oh, it's like they're going out. Like a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, what were you saying there, dwarf?
just immediately trying to contact anybody for any bit of information because Xenothril knows he's not a. He goes about research through magical means. You're the nature guy, so I think once his brain settles a little bit, he would reach out to Grimlock with a sending, and it would be. Do you see stars disappearing too?
I do, buddy. I see them disappearing.
And then he would resend because that's how sending works.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll come to you. Are you in Orochi City?
I'm in Kinero currently.
Kinero.
The capital.
Yeah, but it's
Oh
Xenothril. So
yeah.
Xenothril will. I think his best bet would be to word of recall to his temple and then get away to the because he can do the transport via plants now as well. So get to his place and then go to Kinero. It's going to take a bit of time, but he'll get there.
Yeah, it's. I remember last time when we talked about it, it was like the last end of the session. Grimlock was in Kinero at the time, and Grimlock at this point does kind of spend his time between both because he's kind of got duties as governor, but also as co-pharaoh. Like he doesn't have to be there for a lot of things, but he's technically probably expected to be there for a lot of things.
A lot of boring ceremonies.
Yeah, ceremonies, people getting complimented, dinners, banquets, just random bullshit for the state, and he's always like has to be there, otherwise it would look weird that he doesn't attend.
And I think since we talked about Xenothril taking on being amongst the tribes, I think it's also if you need to send someone that's not going to be as worried about being somewhere, send the priest of life. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got an inn that you can go. Hey, go see what you can find out. And he can't research, but he's got, like I said before, he's got magic that does it for him.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. That's when you come to Kinnear then?
Yeah, if it's okay with the GM, I will be making my way to Kinero, and then we can plot from there. I would like to, and I know this sounds like probably a dumb use of my daily call out to Dad, but I've assumed since I healed Nareen, I've left him alone. But I want to know through my can't even think of what it's called now. My divine thingy.
Divine intervention.
Divine intervention. If he can tell me how far away this being is.
Go ahead and roll. No.
He cannot. Sorry. Then he walks through the portal. He's hiding, isn't he?
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's what you told me whenever he brought me the flute. So I will get in Kinero, and I'm not as graceful as the others. I'm just going to be in my normal looking more Ratman form, going up to others. Where's the pharaohs?
They point at the Platinum Palace.
Oh, right. Come on, Susan. And we're going to take off. A big boar just moving its way. And it's nighttime, so probably upsetting some people, but I have dark
Luckily,
vision.
a lot of the guard at the palace are also lizard folk, so
Yeah.
getting in there is not necessarily a problem.
Yeah, and I'm the only one of me, so I'm probably fairly well known going back and forth. So yeah, I will make my way to wherever I can find the co-pharaoh.
Yeah, I imagine you're coming out, probably be like in the main reception hall area, like the one that's like just one of the special guests was in, but like not the royal chamber as such, where the big seat sits.
Yeah, massive boar with a rat man riding it'll just burrow in. I tried to reach out to my dad, but he couldn't tell me how far away it is. But I'll ask him tomorrow. Eventually, he'll tell me.
Probably. No, I've seen also the signs of the stars being winked out. It is worrying, to say the least.
At first, I figured maybe the lioness lady might have something to do with it, nighttime. But have you heard from her?
I don't believe so. Not since the wedding, basically. I haven't talked to her. I've been very busy with most of my duties here.
Her whole thing is, no, she's the moon, right? Not necessarily nighttime.
No, not necessarily nighttime, but moonlight, yes.
Okay, so the stars disappearing, though bad, eventually it will get to her star. Is the moon a star? And I think Xenothral is just going into trying to figure something out, and we'll let Grimlock do what he does best at figuring out answers.
I don't think it's the moon is the moon is not a star. I believe the sun is the star kind of thing. So that would be the worst case because that's what we need to live. Like the moon is one thing, but the stars they're more important. I kind of assume that it's probably something to do with Ron Eyeless, I'll be honest. He does have a thing for killing lights, and those are the biggest lights you can find in the void of space. So
Yeah, your wife is safe though, right? Because we're gonna get sent to go figure this out.
oh yes, she's safe enough right now. I've reinforced the palace's guards with more of my own and made sure that anyone who is left here is more trustworthy than any others. Plus, with the other pharaoh dead, it kind of leaves the throne mostly fine now. There's only one pharaoh, besides myself being co-pharaoh. Everything should be relatively safe. Well, besides for the stars literally going out, and the undead impending attacks every day, and the inclusion of also all those damn crusaders who keep coming around. I'm trying to figure out solutions for those fuckers, but they're difficult to get rid of. But yes, we find ourselves in a very awkward situation. Too many big threats, too many things to do. But we'll figure it out, Xanathrill. We always have.
This was much easier when Boss was here. He had a very straightforward way of dealing with things, usually violence.
Tis true. Tis true. But, it is what it is.
So I have been tampering around with magic. I might have a way of getting him to help us if I can reach out to Rashakir, although I don't think he likes me.
Roxakir is hard to get to do anything in general.
It was hard to tell for a while whether he was using Boss or Boss was using him, but I think it was kind of mutual.
Yes. Definitely.
I'm trying to think of what I could use as a target for a legend lore on this, but we've already figured out what we know about Rotnihilus and such there, and I don't feel we have enough information with the Power of Three or the Trinity or whatever it was called to do a legend lore on that. I don't think we have enough grasp of information there.
Yeah,
I
if you
could
do
use-
legend lore and ask what is the Trinity, then that is a very that's a lot of different answers that can be given.
That's what I mean. We'd have to have more specifics, but once I get an exact things that are the Trinity, I could look into it further.
I could use divination to ask my tech gods, technically, see if he knows anything. He's not on this plane of existence, but he does monitor things. He's not exactly the most forthcoming all the time, but I could ask him nonetheless. So I will look in. Let me just take a look at that spell. It is a level 4 spell. Yeah, so I easily enough have that.
It
Yeah,
is
so I can ask.
limited in. I just see it is limited within within the knowledge of 7 days.
Yeah, but the question basically I'm going to ask is probably something along the lines of like, is that Ron Nihilus destroying the stars in the last 7 days? And he's like, that might be,
Ah,
very direct. Like I know, like asking, oh, where is the Trinity or what's the Trinity? That would be like a different thing because that's like maybe outside even that's outside the scope of the spell, but also maybe outside the scope of the knowledge of my specific god.
Samwen.
Yeah, because Samon is a fairly lazy god and not very attentive. So the likelihood of him paying attention to a bunch of other gods in a land that he doesn't care about, very unlikely. But I will ask him about the stars just to make sure. I'd be like, Samon, I haven't contacted you in a while, but I'm assuming that the thing that's going on in the sky, all the stars disappearing, is Ra Nihilus is doing, and he is eating stars on his way to come to kill us. Is that correct? I'll cast that.
Partially, it is him destroying the stars. He's not specifically coming towards you to kill you.
That's good news, at least. Sinathril, I don't know, you didn't hear that, but my god says he's not here to specifically kill me. But I think that's just more the fact that he means he's going to kill all of us.
Well, it's kind of like being in the path. Like if you're between Shimao and a fish, you're going to suffer the consequences.
Yeah, so I think there's a good chance he's coming back here. And I'll be honest, I don't know if he even wants to kill this planet. I think it's more than likely he probably wants to come here and finish off the Asharan gods. More likely what do you call it? What's the one who's in the star?
Hiru.
Who's the sun god? Hiru and Shanafir were most likely the ones he wants to kill.
And since he's growing powerful consistently, maybe even Raluza.
I think he maybe wants all the Asharan gods.
Right? I've never seen Dad afraid before, but he's kind of went into hiding. He left this with me, and I will produce the flute that you've seen before.
Ooh, that's quite a nice flute.
Yeah, he sent me to study with Xerxes for a while, and I thought Boss had an ego. Woof.
Ready to go?
Yep.
Right now?
Yep. Sorry that came in there. I see. That's fair enough. Xerxes is a capable teacher, if nothing else.
And he allowed me to learn. I did have to get rid of some undead for him. I guess that city's going to have them forever.
That probably.
But it'll at least help. There's some healing that it can do, and well, you probably know better than I do.
It did do a great deal in the giant fights.
So, like I said, I tried to see if Dad would know how far off this was happening, but I guess he has accepted the philosophy of I can't see you, you can't see me. Yes, he's very brave, mind you, but he's a little bit out for himself, and I can't blame him.
Mm-hmm. No, it's not surprising. The Asharan gods, no offense to you, Xanathriel, are not exactly the most selfless beings at the best of times.
Honestly, most divine beings aren't. I've studied not so much yours because the whole wait, your God uses a trinity.
They do use a certain amount of Trinity, yes, actually, you're correct.
That it kind of goes through all of them, and then he's going to think through the different religions and just look finding out how common there is a trinity until he gets to the nomad beliefs in Heka, and it's just a very straightforward you are magic. Can you think of anything else I can do to help? I understand this is late. You're probably headed to bed. I'm a bit of a night rat. If there's anything I can scry on, reach out to people, I think you can do sending too, can't you?
No, I actually can't. I can only do
Oh.
I can send animal messengers, but they take days, so it's kind of like
Well,
not
it's
really
probably
good.
it's probably better we don't split up then and just if it's not an immediate threat, I should at least stay in the city somewhere.
Mm. Yeah, so you could stay here at the palace. There's a guest bedroom probably somewhere around here that some of the servants could give you for the time being.
Eh. And I think unless we're like immediately being drawn somewhere, Zanathra's going to find like the root cellar for the kitchen, and that's where he's going to hole up at.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. I just tell the staff to like keep kind of generally just leave you alone down there.
Well, we do have to find a place to store a very large boar, but there's probably like you guys have T-Rexes, so
Yeah,
I'm
there's
sure
like stables or something here.
they're
And
stable. And he's
Just don't put
intelligent.
them in the pens next to each other, but
Well, no,
yeah,
and
I do put
it's
it.
people-
Yeah, I do put up on like your root cellar like a warning saying, "Do watch out for the giant rat. It is not an enemy. It is not to be killed. It is not to be exterminated. It is just a giant rat, man. Do not
yeah.
fumigate you don't fumigate the root cellar because you see a giant rat creeping around in there."
This is how all level 1 adventures start.
Yeah, there's like a level 1
now in
adventure
this
party going down
case,
and meet the natural.
this is how a level 1 adventure ends.
Yeah, so they go down there to kill natural and they do not come back.
I mean, he's only like 3 foot tall, but he is a giant rat.
Yeah, he's still a giant rat with, as you put it, as your picture you've shown for him is a fairly hideous looking rat. If he's not, like I'd imagine, you know.
Mutated more and more. The closer he becomes to his dad, the more mutated and disgusting he becomes. That's why he keeps the hat of disguise handy.
That's fair. Sorry, I'll be like one more second. Sorry, my food ready. I'll be back in like a minute just to grab it, but 2 seconds. All right.
I think being as he hasn't done it before, specifically on Raw Nihilus, I think once he is alone and everything, Xanathra will cast a legend lore specifically on Raw Nihilus.
Mythic. First gonna read Legendor real quick to see what I can reveal. Let's see. Alright. Ra Nihilus is the Guardian god of nothingness. So the more black nothing there is, the more powerful he becomes. He is the arch nemesis of Rahiru. Originally, when they just arrived on this world after the destruction of their own world, or their own universe, just to be specific, they basically the most powerful Shah Nafir and Rahiru worked together to banish Ra Nihilus to basically the furthest reaches of the universe, basically outside of the equivalent of the Milky Way.
Am I understanding that he came with them?
Yeah.
He was part of the Guardian homeworld.
Not exactly.
He was an elder Guardian, if that was such a thing.
To be more specifically, he was born at the destruction of their homeworld.
Gotcha.
But like you see, I've seen multiple times again, Guardians are able to birth full-grown adult children.
I've met one.
Yeah. You've met three.
And I can always recast it, but I think since I have such vague information already about him, that's like the big thing I would get. Is how he was. No, I was looking for his connection to the others. Would I know who I could reach out to? I was curious. Although it's been destroyed, the place where their homeworld was, it would be just out in space somewhere, similar to the stars being destroyed, is how I would look at it, maybe, or was
No,
this a wreck?
it's basically a universe like the homeworld of the Guardians is basically the equivalent of hell or heaven or the Feywild or the Shadowfall, something like that.
Gotcha. It's another realm of
Yeah.
existence.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, that's something I can definitely relate to.
And Destiny is the one that destroyed it because he destroys realms of existence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is the one that destroyed Xerxes' homeworld as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I wouldn't go rushing to you with information in the dead of night again, but in the morning, Xanathra will approach you with I should have waited, but curiosity killed the cat. I don't know. I did a legend lore on the origins of Ron Nihilus.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
He wasn't originally one of the Guardians. He wasn't like part of the trio, whatever it was. I don't think he was part of that because he was created from the destruction of the Guardian homeworld when Destiny destroyed it.
Oh. That is a big difference.
And then when I think you already knew this, but when they all arrived here, Shining Affair and Rahiru banished Nihilus, gave him the boot into the darkness of space, and he's just been growing more powerful and powerful and powerful.
I see.
So we at least know that he was just like the other Guardians. He was created from an event. So I guess anything that can be made can be unmade, maybe.
Maybe. But still
And
curious.
he's not the god of destruction like we keep thinking. He's the god of nothingness. Just nada.
Yeah, the lack of existence.
I was about to make an Amon joke, and he's not even here.
But that does sound like very interesting.
Yeah, and The more we learn about Ron Isles, I can probably legend lore again because the spell adds to your previous knowledge. So we can always look again, and whatever being out there is granting me this knowledge, and a little bit of blood trickles down his nose. Xanath was getting a little too introspective today. Just, I, I don't know. Best I can do is keep helping, but we also got to remember that in the meantime, while Ron Eilis is coming this way or wherever he's going, you have a whole region to co-rule over, and I have people that depend on me. I hate to say that it can't. It's the priority, but until we know more, we have to keep living our lives and not let people panic.
That is true. So it's going to be hard to try to settle people about the stars disappearing, but we'll have to find a way.
There's unfortunate ways, and we know someone who is very skilled in exaggerating the truth. But I think our first thing needs to be us figuring something out, and I don't know. And he's just going back into that thing of he's trying to do his best, but has always been a follower. So trying to give suggestions and stuff comes difficult for him.
Yeah. No, but I think you're right. For now, it is a concern for another day. More earthly matters require our attention anyway.
And so, what's for breakfast?
Oh yes, they have a great chef here. I think there's pancakes this morning.
Speaking of that, we are going to fast forward a couple of months as Prince Kaim has been given in charge of a part of the army to try and figure out this undead problem. And from the God Council, Ra Shakir, since he is the god of death, has been assigned by the God Council to also try and solve this undead problem because of the fact that there is a Guardian involved in this. Now,
Yeah.
Prince Kaim has reported multiple times, and he has found one of the sources of the undead problems, or at least the breach, where a very large amount of undead keeps creeping out of it. It's the one of the temples, specifically called the Black Pyramid. Whereas you guys have seen the Red Pyramid multiple times in Pyramid Town, and another part of the Asherah is the Black Pyramid. And legions of undead are pouring out constantly, and he is fighting with the Asharan army to keep the legions inside of the pyramid. He has called for your help at his war camp to solve this undead problem. You may put everything on the map that you're taking with you.
Bloop. Bloop. Don't know why Rollock's health keeps getting set.
I have no idea. It's a thing with Roll20. I don't know why they keep doing it.
Yeah, 20.
Would you care to overlap me over the board, please?
There you
And I think just for proper preparity's sake, I would have used up a sending to Shy Mao to inform her of what's going on. Should Monkey pop in or something like that. Information has been sent to Shy Mao.
Making sure my sheets are open. I'm ready to go.
Arriving at the war camp, you see that many different armies have been mustered here, and it is about an army of 20,000 people. Seeing as the nobility of Asherah is now united under one, they Asharan Pharaoh it's much easier for her to build up big armies and send them out.
Yeah.
But you also see a lot of injured people around as you come across and walk towards the command tent, where Prince Kayam and Ra Shakir are waiting for you guys.
I think just instinctively you would have to reach out and grab Zanathro, who is just headed to the wounded. That's just what he knows he is good at and would have went and done before, even though it's been 10 years since, or a few years now since Ahriman dies. He just thinks of himself as a follower and goes to go help the wounded until he realizes, oh, I have to be with Grimlock.
Yeah, Grimlock does like kind of goes like, I understand you're wanting to help them, but helping them now will be useless compared to dealing with the problem of the undead.
Well, yeah. Let's get going there. Maybe I can put up a forbidden here or something. And he's just tactically looking around for spell placement and stuff.
Yeah, I'm just trying to reset my sheet just to make sure as well. But yeah. Alright, well, Grimlock will start to walk up.
How do you move all your tokens at once?
Box select them, basically. Like if you drag your mouse across the screen and like basically make like a box, you can like select them all at once.
Oh, okay, thank you. Been playing that long and never knew, but usually my characters move independently, so.
Yeah.
So
it's just like I'm just very used to doing it because I have like I played on PC for a long time, but also I have a lot of little guys to move around.
No, it'll be great, especially since I'm turning Zanathro into more of a summon character, but we will be headed that way. But I'm, out of respect to his position and everything, I am giving Grimlock the lead to this, like you would with this being pretty much his army.
Mm. Yeah, but I'd come into the tent and be like, it's good to see you all. How goes the effort with the fight of the undead?
Greetings, Grimlock. I
Is
wish
that
I
the
could
prince?
have. That's the prince.
Greetings, son.
He rolls his eyes.
Grimlock smiles. He's thinking out a bit of cheekiness, but he's only having fun.
I wish I had better news, but we're at a stalemate.
Do we see Rashikir? Is he present, or is he?
He is also present in here. He looks very angry, annoyed.
Zanathro is immediately looking around, anticipating something.
So, yeah, it's going. No, the prince is overselling it. It's going to shit. We aren't winning.
Rashikir, is he here? Did you bring him? Is he helping you with this? And just ignoring the conversation going on, and Zanathro is just becoming a teenager.
Oh,
Boss, you took him to help you with stuff like this, right? He's here.
who's the boss? I'm the boss.
No.
I'm the one in charge here.
I think he realizes and will just kind of slink back.
If you're asking for a boss, I'm right here.
He means Ahriman.
Oh. Yeah, he ain't no boss anymore. But yeah, he's here somewhere. Probably fighting on the front lines.
Under his breath, and although Rashikir will obviously hear it, there's a always be my boss. And just that rebellious little bit that Zanathro can do, out of a, I guess I can't call it false loyalty. It's a true loyalty to Ahriman, but just step back and just go ahead and cast see invisibility just so he has it up.
But yes.
Do you want Rashikir to somewhat hear it?
I figured he would. I can make a deception check with my -3 roll.
If you're saying it underneath your underneath your breath, it's probably more of a stealth check.
Okay, yes, stealth I can do. And the +2 is because of the Ion Stone.
A +2? Alright. Sadly, a 18 is not good enough to stealth on Rashikir.
Oh, I figured.
Boss, huh? He looks at Susan for a moment. And Susan can make a dex save.
Okie dokie. I'll just roll a d20 because I think she doesn't have much.
Yeah, that's a failure.
Yeah, because I don't think her stats are very good at all. She's just a traditional giant board. No, +0.
So out of one of Rashikir's eyes comes a disintegration beam that hits Susan. Susan is gone.
And immediately, Xanathor just cowers backwards.
That for a boss.
What the fuck, Shakir?
What? It wasn't alive. You can just summon it again.
They'll kill a man's boar in front of him. It's crazy.
No,
he disrespected me.
I'm sorry. She was, and he'll just kind of hunker down, cower down.
Boy needs to learn some respect for the boss. Ah.
There's more pressing matters.
Definitely, we have this undead scourge that we need to exterminate.
I'll be looking for a boar later, I guess. Yes, Rashikir. What is the actual prognosis of the situation, as it were?
The enemy has taken over the Black Temple. It was supposed to be guarded by Ra Avenu, the god of guarding. Seems he failed at his job.
Is he dead, or is he still around?
We have no idea. For all we know, he's on the side of the person that's mass-producing these undead.
What was his alignment when it came to the God Wars, or was he just staying here?
He was very serious about his job, so he had no alignment. He said his job was to guard the Black Temple, and I don't want to be involved in all your petty bickering.
Fair, I guess. Well, hopefully he stays out of any other conflict, but... yeah, know how it is. Never know.
Yes.
So, we have to... So, what do you want us to do here, then?
So, we have this problem. We have out of the Black Temple pour in legions and legions of enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Constantly, mummies, all this fucking undead you can think of.
Mm.
The army is fighting at a stalemate. We know that the only way that they were able to create so many undead is if they used the power of the Black Temple. Or the Black Pyramid. The only way you can use the power of the Black Pyramid is if a Guardian is helping you. But
so
we cannot breach the temple because we have to mow through this entire army of undead.
I don't mean it as any disrespect, Rashikir, but you personally, could you not get through the undead tides, seeing as your power is death? This is just more of a question rather than a criticism.
It's too dangerous. The power you used to get through those legions wouldn't give me enough power to deal with whatever Guardian is still inside the temple.
I get that. Fair enough. I guess we are seen as more, I'm not sure if expendable is the word, but better at fighting. Fair enough.
We know of a second entrance into the Black Temple. A secret entrance. I need an elite team to use the secret entrance to enter the Black Temple and butt-fuck them from behind while we spit roast them from the front, and then the two hammers meet each other in the middle.
So you would help us then fight the Guardian if it would came down to it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well that's better. I was more thinking us fighting a Guardian, like we have fought them before, but they're not. You're not easy to kill. No offense, Rashikir. You specifically, but others are. Even the lowest Guardian is still a danger to any mortal.
I think you can solo Ratipi, Grimlock.
Okay, I could maybe kill Ratipi, but he is also a newborn. But I get your meaning. Well, I guess we could do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Amadotep and Shimao should be on their way at some point. They're just waylaid at the moment.
Alright. Now, we do... why we need an elite team is because the other entrance is pretty dangerous. And so we can't just send willy-nilly down there, because then the enemy knows that we're coming from the secret entrance. And if they know it, they can guard it. And then we won't be going through the secret entrance anymore.
Fair.
But they do have time to adjust their tactics. So you have a time limit in how much time you have to reach the enemy in the center of the Black Temple.
I see.
All clear?
Clear enough.
Alright, any questions?
I don't think specifically.
Alright, then take your time to prepare, and I shall be leading some armies.
Fair enough. And does Rashikir, he goes away.
He goes away to somewhere, he buggers off.
And his name's Prince, how do you say that?
Kayam.
Kayam. Prince Kayam.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity. Yeah. Is Rashikir's assessment of the situation correct?
Very much. There's at some point those undead, when they keep reaching out, they will break through our army, and then we have, by my assessment, a army of more than 500,000 undeads marching to whatever to the nearest city.
How many forces do you have here yourself?
I have about 50,000.
Yes.
I will say that a part of it are severely injured, and some of them have died. And here's the worst part. Occasionally waves of the Black Temple pulse out, and then our dead rise up and fight against us.
Yeah, that's not great.
Maybe I can do something about that.
Yes? I would be very grateful. The best way to stop this is to stop whichever Guardian is helping the perp. Sadly, we have no idea which Guardian is doing it. I think it makes sense that Ra Avnu is doing it, but I also don't know why a Guardian of guarding would suddenly involve himself into mass necromancy.
And you feel like the opposite of his own domain, in a certain sense, defending an area and then allowing enemies in. Even if he did turn, it would be an odd choice.
Though he would be defending it from us.
That is true.
Whoever becomes the attacker becomes his enemy.
Could be something like that, but at the same time, he obviously helped them start off the offense, which is not really a defender's job. Well, unless you, I don't know. It's either way. We'll have to deal with him, maybe. I feel like there's a chance he's been corrupted by the temple, maybe. These temples are weird.
Grimlock, if you're able to get whatever information we need, I'll go ahead and see if I can get a fairly simple defense of my own up here. Prince, outside of the undead, are you allied with any elementals, celestials, fiends, fae?
The only celestial year I know of is Rashikir.
There's I think Grimlock with this very high passive would catch the sly grin at first, and then it will go. It will take me 10 minutes, and I will use my 6th level spell slot, but I will cast Forbiddance. It won't keep them completely out, but if undead rise up in here, they'll take 5d10 radiant damage.
Mm-hmm.
And I will go ahead, just in case, and include elementals, fae, and fiends. So it'll be elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. I will allow celestials just because Rashikir.
Mm-hmm. And boss.
And potentially Ahriman, yeah.
Yeah, that he arrives back at the camp. It's like, oh, I hurt so much.
But yeah, I will, and I've got the powdered ruby to do it, and this will last for a day at least, because I have to do it every day to get the big effect. But we'll at least have 40,000 square feet protected.
All right.
I will say to Prince Graham is like, do make sure to keep yourself safe. I would rather not go back to your mother and have to report your untimely demise.
I don't plan to.
If you do get in trouble, and I am able to help, I will try to keep you safe, Prince. I know I'm not. Yeah, I know I'm not. Yeah, I know I'm not your father or anything like that. I don't pretend to be. I do care for you, my boy. I only want the best for your family, and that's why I'm here to help.
I want the best for my family too. At least we can align on those goals.
Yeah. Always remember, though, you can always rely on me if you need help or any type of assistance in any matter. I'm always around. You know where to find me.
Mm-hmm. Well.
And the Grimlock will go off to
do your best on this temple.
I will. For
Asherah. I have to show you for Asherah. Wait. Yeah. I have to show you the entrance of the
my cool accent just left. He's like, my cool fucking. Fair enough. You're right.
And he starts laughing at your reaction.
Come on, it's funny. It may be deadly, but I have fought gods before, my friend. It's fun to be a little bit joking while we're doing this.
I think as you say that, the forbidden spell is starting to form, and there's just insects crawling everywhere with a very faint glow to them. Because he causes an infestation, is what his forbiddance is.
That might look concerning, but that is entirely normal magic.
Show me magic, don't worry.
Yeah, show me the secret entrance now. Sorry.
He shows you the top of a sort of small rock formation, and on that top is basically a couple of rocks that you move out of the way. They lead into a tunnel downwards, and that leads into a complex that leads into the Black Temple or the Black Pyramid.
Do you know how much time we will have?
Rashikir is going to play a aggressive offense to the fight. My guess is that you'd have at max until sundown, so 8 hours.
That's not as bad as I thought it would be, actually. That's probably doable. I wish we did have some more of my friends here.
Don't worry, as soon as Amonotep arrives and Shamao arrives and they're written you, I will send them your direction. They'll be your reinforcements.
Yeah.
Or
Amonotep loves killing undead, so it's kind of his thing. But that's fair enough. Well, otherwise I'll be off then. For Shara.
Good luck, Grimlock.
Good luck, Prince. I mean, KM, I meant to say. But yeah, I'll go to get Gatherer's Nostril if time has been enough for him to cast a spell, and off to the secret entrance.
Alright.
So I think I will.
Map, but...
Yeah, I'm just gonna look at spells real quick just to see if I want to cast precast. Because for my level 9, I'll be honest, most of my ones aren't. Shape change could be useful actually.
I'm right there with you on that. I've got foresight and mass heal and stuff like that, but nothing over the top.
What do you call it? Because shape change is quite useful in this case. Because if I have shape change, I can probably will just become a golden dragon again because it is very effective, and then fight with that because it should buy me a lot of health, but also kill a lot of creatures very quickly with the dragon's breath. I can go up to level 18 or level or CR 19 creatures though, or 18 now. So I'm just gonna check if there's anything better that are not undead, obviously, because undead are not allied or constructs. So can't have spell casting. Just looking at the difference between an adult gold dragon and an adult red dragon. They're both kind of the same power level, I think. Yeah, no, they're the same CR, but they're like...
I would wait with transforming until you actually know what the inside of the temple looks like.
Oh yeah, no, that's it right now. I'm just looking at them. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
So yes, here you guys rise up into the rock formation, the stairs, as you walk upwards.
Mm-hmm.
Go here.
We should definitely be careful because defending isn't just soldiers. There could be traps and whatnot.
Yes, there could be lots of different things.
Stairs. And then the last pair of stairs, you're on top of the rock formation. Here is the entrance to the secret passageway into the temple. And from here you can have a good look on the battlefield with the black pyramid. And you can see the Black Pyramid, and then beneath it, instead of those rocks, you see it completely filled with legions and legions of undead. And there's like a sort of mountain pass that goes further on, and that's where all the troops are stationed, and they're basically trying to stop the undead from breaking through the mountain pass, and occasionally the troops are attacking the undead back to push them back. But it is currently a stalemate, but by the sheer numbers that you can see, it is probably a guarantee that it's only a matter of time before the undead win.
Mm-hmm. Well, we might as well get going. No point of wasting time.
Yeah, I think that would be best. And I will, unless you want to do, I don't know which one of us would be the better at looking to make sure there's any traps around the entrance here, because a defender might even know about it. But I can take a gander if need be and see.
Yeah, well, if it's investigation, I'm not very good at investigation, admittedly.
Investigation is one of my betters. I'm a +10.
Yeah, I'm a +1.
Um,
So I'll let you take this.
If you will allow GM, may I look for mundane traps? And I will use a charge of the Ring of Puzzler's Wit that I got from Boss, so I can do it at advantage, and I will guide myself. Basically, looking at it the way that I had been trained by Armon on how to look for traps.
Alright. So, this is not what you see. This is not a trap. This entrance is not a trap in the sense that it will hurt you. It's a trap in the sense that you can go in through this way, but it
But
is
we can't
impossible to come out this way.
Gotcha. This is only. This is entrance only, Grimlock.
Well, I guess the choice is go in and die, or wait out here and die. So
Things get bad. My red ass is teleporting out of here. No, but seriously, let's just be careful, because this will probably close in after us when we get through.
fair enough.
And I will, once one of the stronger people can move the rock or whatever, so I can peek in a little bit. Does it look just pitch dark?
Yeah, it's pretty deep for to get through. You can see as far as the dark vision allows you to, but that's still not that far in that regard.
Yeah, I think because I just have goblin, I think it's 60 feet. Might not even be that. Yep, 60 feet.
Yeah, you see the first 60 feet, and afterward just darkness.
Gotcha. So I will then stand back, go back into the follower motif, and let Grimlock make the call on when we go and how we proceed.
Mm-hmm. Alright, who will go down first?
I guess. Would we be single file, or is it wide enough?
It's basically a ladder going downwards, so you have to be single file.
Gotcha.
I'll head on in. Really, I don't really see much point in.
All right, Grimlock goes first. And then who's next?
I'll let whichever the others go, and I'll bring up the rear. Typical clerics.
Gorok, then what do you call him? Warlock.
As you go down the ladder, you finally arrive within the complex.
Oh, there we are.
Mm-hmm. Here, you see a bunch of basically what look like stone tablets with images on them spread over the floor. And some of them you recognize. You see a image of Rahiru killing Destiny. You see the arrival of Destiny to the homeworld of the Guardians. You see the birth of Rakabu.
Mm-hmm.
What you see is an image of Rahiru splitting into 3 pieces. You see at the center.
Did you say these were tapestries, or are they engraving?
They're tablets with images on them.
How large of tablets?
Bigger than Znafrel, smaller than Gorok.
But still too big to do a charcoal rubbing of. Plus, we're in a hurry. And also, real quick, I will turn to Grimlock and give him Death Ward. But I'm also doing this because we have 8 hours before shit hits the fan. This is our 8-hour timer. Whenever Death Ward wears off of Grimlock, I know shit has hit the fan.
You see a image of the original Guardian world. You see an image of Shan Nafir and Rahiru meeting. And you see a image of Shan Nafir going to one of the pieces of after Rahiru split up and helping him up as they arrive at your world in a very primal state where it is ruled over by elementals.
Your Trinity.
Yeah, so the Trinity seems to be pieces of Hero then.
That gives me something to work with later. But let's.
Yes, you could like legend lore the pieces of Rahiru.
Yeah, but let's.
Oh, not now. I just mean
more. Out of game for mechanic purposes, how powerful is Rawlock?
I think he's level 11 or something.
Okay.
Yeah, he's level 11 and he's got like 300 health currently.
I've got another casting I can do of Death Ward. I could technically do 2 more if you wanted on each of your people, but I would be out of level 4 slots. But if you want a Death Ward on Rawlock, we can do one. But he does have a ton of temp hit points right now anyway.
Yeah, no, I think I think everybody like Rawlock maybe, but Gorok is like he's if he dies he can just come back no matter what, so it's not really an issue for him.
Yeah. Then I will go ahead, and I'm kind of making myself protector of the Locke family now, and I will put a Death Ward on Rawlock, and we should be good there because it's a lot better than me trying to heal a bunch of people that go down.
Yeah.
It is. We're not intent on being too stealthy, right? Because and then he'll go pound his little tiny gauntlet off of his plate mail.
No, I think it's speed is our friend in this case.
Excellent.
But outside of the what do you call it? The thing? Is there a door here? I see, or is that like
this is a door?
Okay.
Stone door.
Lazaro, could you check that for traps real quick, and then we'll head on.
Yeah, and while we were doing the whole investigation there, I would like to I will cast Detect Magic as well, just so that we have it up for a little bit before I go up to the building.
You don't feel any new magics here, in this room at least.
Okay. Well, I will keep it up for its duration, and I will just do a guidance on the.
Oh, my bad. You do feel magic. The walls are magic.
Okay, the place itself is magic. Gotcha. Doesn't seem trapped to me.
Nope.
Okay, go on and open it then, and we'll get going.
Okay. And he's not used to leading the way. That was Arimon's job. But in his mind, he is Arimon now. I'm the Arimon now, and I will swing the door open.
The door doesn't budge, and you all hear a sound as a smoky green smoke comes down into the room, and you all take 3 poison damage.
Sorry, let me just. I need to have a few sheets added here. 1 second.
No worries.
3 damage here. 3 damage there. 3 damage here.
What are you all talking about?
Oh yeah, you don't eat a poison. You're poison.
I need to tell you to proof against poison.
There's poison gas coming out. We got to.
Oh shit! Boss was so much better at this. And although I feel the trap has launched off, I will tell the others the door is stuck to it's probably locked, but let me see if it's still trapped or not. Nope, it's fine.
Yeah, now you can open
really
it.
Funny. That was really funny.
Nope, it must have already went off, and I will go to pull it open.
Alright. Another wave comes, you all take 8 poison damage.
Oh, don't pull it again.
It can't. There's no way it locks itself back again. Investigation.
Now you finally figured it out. The door is trapped. It won't open unless you put the stone tablets in the right location here. There's 7 stone tablets. So they have to go into these things, and one has to go into this one. And you have to put them in the right order, and then the door opens. Any other attempt at opening the door will spouse more poison continuously into this room.
Gotcha. And we can. I'm thinking since we have to do those, maybe they're in order of the order which they happened.
Yes. And who is?
I'm just posting.
Oh yeah, no, I'm waiting. I'm just seeing
Yeah,
what they all are,
let's
just to
see.
see what those are.
1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see. Did I do all 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. And no, and none of them are the same. So yeah, I put all 7 on there.
Yeah. So, I guess we're just deciding which one's the correct. Like, we would put them in order, I guess. Is there any like way to denote which side's the right side of the order? If you know what I mean, like to start the order.
The order is. Let me check. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Final.
Yeah. So I'd assume like what would be the first one would be like. You see the Guardian Homeworld would probably be the first one, I'd imagine. Then it would be probably Shanafir and Rahiro meeting. Then it would be Destiny destroying their world. Rush here splitting into 3 pieces. Oh no, Right Hero getting killed. Sorry, Right Hero killing Destiny, then 3 pieces. Then arriving on our world primordially, and then the birth of Rakabu would be the last one. I think that's enough, isn't it?
You want to try it out that order?
Yeah, what do you think?
Puzzles aren't really my thing, but seems about best. He was thumbing through his spells looking for ways to figure out the order more correctly, and he'll just. I think that's probably best.
We'll go with that order, which is see the Guardian Homeworld, Rakashkir and Rahira meeting. Same anyway. Oh, wait, did we know if they met before or after they went to the new world?
You can make a history check to think of your of the past experiences with them.
Yeah. Okay. I will give myself guidance for this. That's pretty good.
They were already married and had children before their original world was destroyed.
But was Rockaboo born in that world, or was he born when he came to this world?
He was already born in that world.
Okay, so then that's a bit of a wrong
In
order
the
then.
flashback in the loser realm, you saw that Shanafir saved baby Kaboo's life while the world was being destroyed.
Okay, so that's slightly different order. I'd just say it starts with probably this. You see the Guardian Homeworld though, because that seems logical. Then it would be probably like Shanafir and Rahiro meeting, maybe. Then the birth of Rakabu. The destruction of their homeworld by Destiny. The world, and then it would be Rahiro killing him. Him splitting into 3 pieces. And then arriving on the new world, I guess, would be the last one.
Sure.
I think that's correct. So that's the order we would try them in, if that's okay.
Sure thing. Who shall open the door?
I'll hit the door. Now open the door.
Ching! You were correct.
Yeah. Out of curiosity, just because it would have helped us with a little bit. While I was leaving Grimlock to figure that out, about how many minutes do you think it took him to do that? Because I would have been using the basic healing of the flute to get everybody a couple of hit points back of however many minutes it.
Oh, to be fair, we're using temporary hit points at the moment, so it doesn't.
Okay. So then I would not have.
Yeah, the
used
flute doesn't heal temporary hit points, so.
Yeah,
no, gotcha.
Yeah, but otherwise, yeah, let's keep going. Yes, let's go.
Put Rawlock on the other side. There you
go. Thank you. Rawlock. There we go. What do we see in this hallway? Is this like 2 doors here on this side, or just these
those
2
are
doors?
Plates. Here's a door, yeah.
That's another. I think it's best you check for traps again.
Yeah, sure. As long as they're not hidden like those ones on the door. Doors are tricky.
Oh yeah, those plates are pressure plated. And if you step on here, then you're gonna get squashed by those plates if you're not fast enough.
Can we basically, so we know where the traps are? Can we just jump over the
Yeah.
plates?
The only one that is going to have trouble with it is going to be Ralok because he's so big.
Yeah, I'll just have him like I won't do it visually, but I'll have him transform back to normal and then hop and then
Yeah.
change back just to make it easier.
I'm getting ready to pull out some pitons and put him in to stop it from slamming down onto and just see him jump over in his regular form. Huh.
Yeah, he can freely do that without any issue. That's why he's doing it. And then I guess we get to these doors. I guess you could check these doors as well. I just don't trust anything in this temple not to try to kill us.
Yeah, makes sense. And he'll just walk under everybody's legs. And then I think there'll be more important ones later to use the other 2 charges from the ring on, so.
And 19, you do not see any traps on this door.
Then I will see if it happens to be locked.
It is not locked.
Okay. Are we ready?
Yep.
Then he will attempt to swing it open.
You come into what you see is a very large mud pool. It's super slippery in here. At the center of the mud pool, here you see a sort of large shell.
Oh, like of a creature?
It looks basically like a seashell,
Uh,
but it's really big. As you all enter, the shell rises upwards, and you see a sort of large lobster with the she shell on its back, and it's looking at you guys.
I will cast Speak with Animals very quickly, if I can.
Yes, you may. Oh, hello, intruders.
Hello, big crab creature. How do
Hey,
you
I'm
do?
a lobster, not a crab. Crabs are
lobster.
stupid.
Fair enough. I love all crustaceans. They're great. They're cool and
Right.
they could live forever and shit. It's kind of awesome. Negligence is awesome.
Mm-hmm. Well, I am a lobster, and my name is Rakalka Kelly.
Coco Kelly?
Yes.
You're a child of one of the Guardians, then?
Yes, I am a child of Ra Avnu, god of guarding. I am here to protect the temple.
Is Ra, have you spoke to him recently?
No.
Do you know what's going on outside the temple?
No.
Well, I don't know if it's your father's doing or otherwise, but there's been invaders inside the temple. Not
What?
us. Yes, undead legions are filling the temple to the brim.
But you're also invaders.
We're not. We're sent here by Guardians to assess why there's so many intruders coming out of the place.
Which guardian?
Well, under the God Council currently, it is Rashakir. Basically,
What is
they're
a
listing all
god
the
council?
Guardians. You've been down here. So basically, there's a giant
I
god
have never
war.
left this place.
Oh, really? Well,
I was born here, and I had to stay here because that was my purpose for existing. Guard this room.
I love duty. Basically, the Guardians, all the other ones, had a big war, and a lot of them died. But currently, the God Council.
My dad's still alive, right?
I don't know, actually. We're here to assess that, actually. We might be here to rescue him. You know, he might be in danger. Honestly, we don't know. That's why we're here to check. We came through the secret entrance because the undead, the intruders, were coming out in droves, and we couldn't get in through the front. So we came in to assess the back and hopefully... save your father, if that's the case.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Okay.
You
I
can
will give
also do
myself
animal
guidance.
handling if you want to, but I don't know which one's better for you.
Both are actually equal. I'll do animal handling, and I'll give myself guidance if I can.
Sure thing.
Plus 84. A 24.
Alright. You have convinced me that you are not intruders. You may pass.
Oh, thank you very much. Your duty is greatly appreciated.
I ask of only one boon.
What is it?
Save my father's life.
We will try our best.
As someone who is also a self-proclaimed daddy's boy, of course, my dad is also one of the old gods, so
Which one?
I do what I can. Oh, it's not obvious. My dad is Ra, the god of life.
Infestation! Mongrel, as he points at Sinafril. You are a danger to everyone. Keep that thing away from me.
Okay, we'll just go. It's all right. No problem.
But no, it's got a lucky chain.
That's okay. Then not really. Come on.
Plague Twister!
Grimlock is like bundling Shinatra away from the situation.
No, you! He points at Grimlock and he attempts to grab Grimlock. 3 feet distance! 3 feet distance from that thing!
Okay. We'll basically go on the outside of this room.
And don't forget to wash your hands.
Yeah, and I guess. I'm sorry, if we could just ask which way is the correct way to go to deeper into the temple.
All 3 lead to the correct way.
Okay, fair enough. Which would you recommend?
Oh, that one. That's way better.
Okay.
If you go up the stairs, then you'll be there in a jiffy.
Okay, thank you very much. And I will be assuming the dragons, and I'll throw around the corner if the throw alliance.
Is struggling. He's gonna argue. He has fought, and people have fought long and hard to have his dad recognized as the god of life, and he's not dealing with this shit.
Yeah, Gurvok will ask Gorok if you don't mind, to, like, really grab you and like pull you along.
Keep in mind that I just realized that Sinafril couldn't have heard him without speak with animals.
Oh yeah.
You have a thing from nature, Claire. I think I have to activate it though, but I have at will speak with animals. So no, I would never have chimed in because this was the Pharaoh's doing. So I would not have chimed in. Although I think I would have, as we left, asked who that was.
My bad. The walls here are all coated and like with a thick sort of layer, like they put like paste on the walls, and it smells very acidy. So if you touch the walls, you basically burn yourself with acid.
I'll say this natural again. Could you just check this corridor for any traps?
Sure. Sorry, I was stirring my soup. No,
Why do you have soup down here?
I don't know. I see crustaceans, and I think soup. Chowder.
Okay.
And what am I doing? An investigation?
Yeah, if you want.
All right. And after this, if at all possible, the stuff that's on the walls, I would like to see if it seems like it's a natural thing, or if, like you said, if it's been applied.
It has been applied, and I'll put you here for the investigation. You realize you need to clean your feet in this hallway, because the trap is that if you go through muddy feet in this hallway, you basically bump into the walls.
Fair enough. I will Well, that tells me that I will clean up my feet.
I'll prestidigitate or druid or shape water and whatever we have to do to clean feet off. I think it's the first time Sinathral's feet have ever been cleaned. I just realized I think the entire party is barefooted.
Yeah, basically, none of us wear shoes. Yeah.
That's been a carryover thing from all of my characters that they've all wore no shoes or sandals. So I think I have the better armor class amongst us, so I will lead the way in case a physical attack comes.
Yeah. Oh, the door here.
All
Zanathral,
right.
I hate to ask you this, but could you check the door?
Is this what you used to do with Boss all the time, or he probably just kind of did it, didn't he?
He just kind of knew to do it, to be fair, but I feel like I should at least give you some guidance on this.
Seems fine.
Nope. Seems fine to me.
I'll open it up then. We gotta take a look.
I love his first time out adventuring as the trap finder for the group, and he's terrible at it.
Alright, so as Sinathril presses to open the door, this door, the stone, is also coated into that acidy liquid, and that's trapped partially, as you take 20 acid damage.
Oof.
Is this something a reaction can be used against? Could I dampen elements?
Depends on the wording. If it says attack, then no. If it says effect or some wording, then yes.
Yep. As soon as I get back from stirring potato cheese soup again, I will share that.
Mm-hmm.
And also, it's an ability that we hadn't been playing the whole campaign with, so when you take damage.
Let's see. To grant resistance to the creature against that. Yeah, when you take damage, so you can use it.
All right, so I think it's just instinctively, although it's not a ton of damage, he a bit of the acid absorbs into his very nicely smelling fur, since the flute makes me smell like what people like and gives me a great hair day.
Mm-hmm. But what you conclude after that try is that you weren't strong enough to move the door, and multiple people or one extremely strong person has to basically push open the door.
I will relay that information.
I guess, Gorok, you could probably do it, I think. You've got the muscles. I'm going to give guidance
Doesn't
to...
Rolock have those fancy gloves on?
What's right?
Doesn't Rolock have the gloves of
No, I give those over to Gorok, so Gorok currently has the gloves.
Oh, okay. I was incorrect then.
Yeah, I don't know if the gloves would necessarily help keep because they're they're
He has
artifacted
to
and
push
stuff.
with his full body.
Okay, yeah, so that's fair enough. I was just gonna do more one of those things, but I will give him guidance.
Alright, then he can make an athletic check to try and push open this thing.
Yeah, it's not an advantage, but yeah.
Well,
Don't know
28
why I roll with
plus
advantage. Oh, I think plus 1.
Alright. Gorok takes 20 acid damage.
Mm-hmm.
As he thinks, I need a second Gorok!
Oh damn! So you need to be that strong.
Basically, it has to be a group check of a number higher than 29, and I put all the numbers together.
Okay. I'm kind of more curious now why it's so locked. It means there's something either bad behind it or good behind it, and I can't tell which. Let me see. I guess
It's a bit too crowded in here. I can do that thing that Shimao does. It makes somebody bigger, but I'm not super strong. Although he is very much stronger than Ahriman was. Xanathro has a 15. He has the minimum required to wear plate mail.
Yeah. I think, like, to be fair, I could wild shape probably into like a strong creature. Let's see. Yeah, I could wild shape into like a hippo. Smash my body weight against it, plus add Gorok and Rawlock into it, maybe.
Not sure, but is a hippo a huge creature?
No, a hippopotamus is large.
Alright, then you're fine. Yeah, else you would be like putting your butt against the acid wall.
Yeah, admittedly, Xanathro might have to move up from where we are just to get out of there.
Step away, and I'm going to preemptively get a summon ready. It'll just be a level 4. I will do the summon Shadow Spawn to get the Beholderkin. So I have a floating beholder-like thing with rat fur and whatnot with me now. And it'll be up for an hour, just so I have some kind of protection.
Sure thing.
And I will drag onto the board my second edition beholder.
But yeah, basically, me, Gorok, and Rawlock will all attempt to push it at once, I guess.
Alright. Push!
Tell me that is not a Xanathral themed beholder.
Oh, it definitely looks
Then
like it.
each of you does take, regardless of the success, 20 acid damage as you all push.
Yeah, I just need 1 second. I just need to make a custom roll for the thing because I don't have it set up correctly. So I have +6, +5.
If you want, Reese, I can absorb elements, not absorb dampen elements for one of you. Unfortunately, I can't get everybody. But if you feel somebody taking 10 less would benefit, we always can.
Yeah, no, for now I think it's all right because the most of the people have temporary hit points here, so it is wasting a few of those.
Yeah.
But
if you ever need the temp hit points back, I can catnap 3 people. I do have the catnap ring, so
yeah, I will re-roll that one, by the way, without using a inspiration.
Sure thing.
Yeah, much better. And then Gorok. I also give myself guidance, obviously. But actually, I'll cast guidance on everybody because I can still cast it while in this form now.
as well. So
yes,
I can.
But I believe guidance is some form is limited to one person while pushing.
You touch one willing creature once, but I can cast it multiple times. It takes until I have the multiple concentration.
Oh yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah,
I can get one person as well. So
yeah. So I'll give myself just an extra D4 on top of mine there. So that would make that a 25. Then Gorok will attempt their one. Which is not. I'll get them to reroll that. I don't know. I need to turn off that advantage. Sorry. Second. We'll have him reroll that one. Yeah, better, and a D4.
Before you have Rawlock, or has Rawlock already rolled?
Norlock has not rolled yet.
Hey, Mr. Rylock, maybe you should use this. And I will hand you something I got from Boss. It is a Medal of Muscle. It is the equivalent of any other thing that does that. You activate it, and it will give you advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws for an hour.
Okay. Well, then Norlock will also attempt their one. Advantage, and then a D4 on top of that. So I need to roll Gorok D4 as well.
Didn't you already roll it? Didn't you have a 3 for a Gorok or?
No. Oh, wait. Yes, you're correct. Yes, you're correct. 3 was for his, 1 for thing. So 24 plus. What was it? Sorry, it's 25 plus 24 plus 22.
I'm doing the math now.
Yes.
And that is good enough to break open this piece of wall.
I think that it looks Xanathral's like, I'm gonna have to step in and help with this, and then he puts one tiny hand on it and just it collapses.
Yes, as you guys have now, all 3 took 20 acid damage, and you now It's access to the next room.
Zothril, check it out.
All right, excuse us.
Though I will
Alright.
at this point, just to hedge our bets, I will let me check. I'm gonna cast enhance ability on you for intelligence.
You always can if need be, and I will take.
Reese is so happy that he can now cast spells on in his.
Limited amount of spells, but
Yeah.
spells in my forms.
At least all the spells that don't have material components.
Yeah.
And but also with the multiple concentration, there's a Xerxes was doing this the whole time. So I will do an investigation, and it's probably been too long since my detect magic was up.
Yeah,
So
that one's already gone.
But I will still do my guidance and then the extra +1 from the Ion Stone of Mastery.
To the left and the right, well, you see the door in front of you, and then to the left, to the right. Well, with an 18, you don't see any traps. And to the left, to the right, you see a bunch of jars standing there.
I will relay that information, and you want me to see if there's anything magic?
Sure if you want, but also go check the jars.
Yeah, but the last time Boston I dealt with a jar, there was a lady's soul in it.
That's very possibly here.
And I do not believe that is metagaming because I believe Xanathral was there dealing with the liches in Towerhold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I will do a detect magic.
The jars are not magical. The walls are magical. The door is not magical.
Sorry, I'll be back in just 1 second. I need to pee real quick, but I'll be back in a
Sure
second.
thing.
And just because now he knows what previous people would do, he will take, what does he have for, he'll take one of his non-magical staff, and if the jar has a lid on it, knock the lid off of it, or knock it over, whatever he has to do to peer inside.
You would recognize that as inside the jar there is 2 lungs, but they are like dried up and very old, like fossilized lungs.
It looks like a form of mummification of somebody's body parts separated. Then he will definitely look through the other jars and see if there are multiple parts, like see if this would make up a person.
A heart, brain, intestines, liver, kidneys.
And these are not magical.
None of them are magical. All essential, essential internal organs.
Got you. And well, they are essential for life. So I will. There may be some puzzle later on that we may need them or something. So I will gather up the fossilized organs.
All right.
And he stepped away, but I will do it for him. Would you mind checking for me, Xanathro? Oh, sure. Oh, you
I just got back as soon as you started that.
I just had to because it seemed fitting. No, even funnier, I think it's Xanathro saying it to himself, doing the Grimlock voice. Would you mind checking it out for me, Xanathro? Oh, sure. No, I don't mind at all.
Yes, that would be good.
Realizes you're
Not
being.
trapped.
Alrighty, and no magic from the door?
Nope, the door is not magical.
Alrighty, and it's been various baneful elements, so he's just ready just in case, so we'll open the door. But remembering we did have that other hallway we can always go back to if need be. And I'll have Blinky float up with me. Looks like there's some kind of stone table.
A large room with a sort of sarcophagus in the center of it.
anything pinging from the detect magic?
Currently no.
All right, so I will relay that information to the hippopotalock.
Yeah.
And I will go ahead and use my at will speak with animals so that we can communicate with you in that form.
Yeah. Oh, I can't see. I can't see from the without character in this.
I'll have to move. I'll have to move the beholder with me as well because it goes into darkness if I move too far.
Oh yeah, I don't have vision of the other two apparently for some reason.
Let me check. Do they have dark vision?
I believe Rawlock definitely should have. See the dragon. They have dark vision. And Gorok, I think, might not have dark vision. I think he might. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure I gave him Goggles of Night at some point ages ago.
I thought you had
you have a goggles of the night with those parasites in your eye, but
Yeah, but I think I did give him. Let me just check his sheet to see if they're on there.
I thought that was one of the things you had Raw Charger make.
I think it was. I'm pretty sure I got him goggles.
Because we each had something made, because I had originally got the Cloak of Elvenkind that way.
Oh, yeah, he does have Goggles of Night, so I just must have It's been a while since I've been in a dark area with anybody. Okay. Eesh. Now, what do we see when we're in this room, anyway?
the large pillars around. There's no acid on the walls this time, but you see in the center a sort of tomb. And what you see on the walls is a sort of image of the story of the person here. Here lays a pharaoh.
Yeah.
Who's been entombed here. She was, what do you call it, the lover of Ra Kabu. They were married.
I see. Is that actually an axe over there, or is that like a detail of the map?
That is indeed an axe.
Okay. It's an Athril. Get a bit closer to that axe and see if it's magical.
Yeah, sure. And can I make an assumption that the pieces that I gathered out of the urns and out of the pots in the other room might have belonged to this lady?
Yeah. Now that you're standing 30 feet away from the axe, it is definitely magical.
All right. Baneful or helpful magic, can I tell?
It is a magic item, so it's all enchantment.
It's an enchantment. And I will relay that information.
I'll get closer to the axe. And
I'm going to back up, and just in case, because of rat paranoia, I'm ready if he grabs that for something to pop up out of that sarcophagus.
Yeah, and because I have the multicasting, I will cast Identify on this axe.
Do you need to touch something for Identify? I don't know out of the top of my head.
Let's take a look, because let me see. You choose one object that you must touch thoroughly for the casting the magic. Yeah, so I would have to like physically, like, I'd be a hippo touching it, but I'd have to like touch it with my foot, I guess.
Here you go. Bloody Great Axe, very rare. +3 Great Axe. All damage you do with this weapon heals, and you heal yourself with. Curse. Every time you get a killing blow, make a Wisdom save DC 20 on a failure. Your damage becomes 4 times, but you attack someone at random until 1 minute passes or you kill that person.
Oh damn! So.
But that could also be an ally. Account for that.
Yeah. I'm just gonna check something. It's not achievement, is it?
Nope. But as you touch the axe, the sarcophagus opens up.
Yeah, I probably guessed as much. When you asked, do you have to touch it? I'm like, yeah, there's gonna be something pops out of this fucking casket. I was just gonna check. Sorry, this is the friendship bracelet, wherever it is. There it is.
Fiefs.
Huh?
I am the
What?
first pharaoh, Asamunda, and you dare steal from me, Slayer of
wait.
Guardians.
Is she calling us Slayer of Guardians or herself Slayer of
Herself.
Guardians? Oh, we've also slayed Guardians. We're not here to steal from you. We're just checking out what's in here.
So you broke through my sacred defenses.
But we didn't know you were in here. We were kind of just curious on what this place was. I am also a pharaoh.
You dare think you are worthy of my title?
Well, I'm co-pharaoh. I'm not worthy of your title. I just have pharaoh in my name.
Then I wish to taste your blood to see that you are worthy.
Hey, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't taste my blood. That's me. My blood's good, but not that good. Yeah, no, I was just checking. So I was wondering, because I was looking at the reason I was asking about the friendship bracelet is because the friendship bracelet also has the effect that it makes you immune to charm, frighten effects, or other mind control effects.
Mm-hmm.
Would the bloody grid axe's effect to attack other people be considered that off? Because it does. It's like it's not. It doesn't
I'm
say
not
it's
sure.
Yeah, it's more because the item just states that, like, you become and then you attack somebody at random. I guess it's like not necessarily. It's like kind of a mind control effect because it's like that bit's kind of a bit vague.
I'd
But
give
that's
you
up to you.
advantage on the saving throw.
Yeah, fair enough. It's more because it's one of those items where I'm like, it sounds good, but it's also like the issue is that if it goes off and likes of Gorok had it, for example, it would mean that Gorok would then attack an ally possibly and then ruin the friendship bracelet, which is not useful.
Definitely.
But yeah. But I'm going to move my token out of the way just so I have a bit of easier time with the initiative. Gorok will roll theirs. The funny with this axe is like there is one way to use it if you didn't want to have the effect. Just hit people a lot, but don't kill them and just turn away and kill somebody else. Like just don't go for finishing blows.
Yeah. But then you accidentally kill someone, can also still happen.
Oh yeah. Like you could, I know, like you easily crit and then it just accidentally murders somebody. Plus, like if you fight a bunch of low level enemies, but then like if it's not attunement, I don't believe it is. You could check it out. It's one of those we'll see. We'll probably pick it up and take it with us, but don't know if we'll actually keep it or use it necessarily. I don't want a monotap getting this because you'll end up using it and killing somebody in our party back. Because you're like, oh, 4 times damage? Let me do that. And then fucking kill somebody.
Alright, let's see. Well, Grimlock is our main target. So Grimlock can make with her lair action, shadows rise up from the ground, and they try to grapple Grimlock, so he can make an athletics check.
Yeah, that would be plus 11 in my case. So natural 20.
Then then I can't beat you.
Yeah.
Even with a natural 20, because he has a plus 10, or she has a plus 10 on that thing.
Yeah.
That is her lair action, then it is Ralock's turn.
Yes, I just currently updating this token because it doesn't have the updated damage on it. There we go. Bloop. But Ralock will fly in and he's going to just give her the business end of the bites and chomps and all sorts.
A 38 will hit.
Yeah.
For, let's see.
We'll try roll the next.
Now she is immune to necrotic damage.
Yeah, so at least D8 somewhere in there. I think the 6. So
Yeah.
6 less damage from the first one. I'll actually
So that
click
is
that one so it stops flying.
13, and then mine plus is 27.
Yeah. And then the last attack here I'll do.
The other one hits as well, doing 13 minus 2, so that is 25 damage.
Yeah, and with his bonus action, he's going to give a turn over to Gorok, actually. And Gorok's gonna come in. Well, actually, he doesn't need to even move in because he's got his...
I also don't see Gorok's initiative, but maybe I'm looking...
Oh, wait, maybe I rolled it, but I didn't click his token. Yeah, I got a 19, so I just need to... Yeah, I added it there. Well, then Gorok would have had a turn beforehand then. That's alright, so he'll actually take his turn first before that would have happened. He will rage. Going into this. Rage. Reckless, yeah, okay. And swing the telepathic axe. Or telepathic greatsword, sorry.
That'll hit.
For 60 damage. Yeah, there's a bit of radiant in there if it matters.
Nope.
Yeah, the Divine Fury just. And second attack.
That misses.
Yeah. But I'll still do what I said it before, and I'll have Ralok on his turn give Gorok another turn.
Alright.
And that means this will reapply itself, and then I will Reckless with this, actually. I don't know why I wasn't Recklessing, just because it would be...
That'll hit.
And then second attack.
That'll hit as well.
And Gorok with the extra turn. It's very low, actually, so it's kind of tempting just to give... Gorok will give another turn to Ralok, probably.
Alright.
Just go for the kill in this case, because we don't got time to waste. So that's 18 plus 11, so I think that would hit, probably.
29 is a miss.
29 is a miss, oh, damn. Second attack. That's also a miss.
25 is also a miss.
That'll hit, though.
That'll hit, doing 29, 32 damage.
And even though I know it's probably it's one of those things I'll probably not do it anyway, so I'll just action search him for his thing because it was hard as a tier. And just go for another bite.
That'll
33.
hit. She's almost down.
Okay, and one more attack.
How do you want to do this?
Just like Gurmog's like, don't do that, and the two of them just like jump her. Like as soon as she gets out of the coffin, just start like it's just a tag team of like a psychic blade slapping her upside the head, and then just a dragon like, kind of like you know the like grab like what would be the one? You know the one in Infinity War or something, where it's like where the Hulk grabs like Loki or something and just shakes him about, just like tosses him around, and slams him into the ground.
Boom, 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 boom.
Basically, And yeah, that would be
Elder Vampire has been defeated.
okay. I did use a little bit of research on that one, but I just did not like the look of it. I don't know what an elder vampire does, but I didn't want to fight.
As she turns to dust.
Yeah.
You've just killed your wife's great-great, or perma-killed your wife's great-great ancestor.
To be fair, she shouldn't be coming back to life anyway. She should be. That's not right. I feel that's weird. Why she's a vampire, actually. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, Sanathar. We don't talk about what happened in this chamber.
You can look, all you see is a tail sticking out from the sarcophagus.
Oh well, yeah. Go ransack whatever she's got. We just don't talk about what happened in this room after we leave this room.
Did you say go rat sack?
In
I
the
may
sarcophagus, you find a lot of, or in her ash, or the ash remains, you find a lot of her jewelry. And together, all those jewelry are worth 20,000 gold pieces.
All right. Reese, I will do like I've done before, and I will keep the math and divide up.
Yeah, later. That's all right.
I will be accountant.
You find 2 other magic items
Oh, nice.
inside the sarcophagus.
This is how we have kids in Othral. We have others not be here.
Yeah, we
And,
give them
as
some
an
magic
Afro,
items.
you recognize one of the outfits. That's that thing was lost years ago, but that is a plate armor. That's your dad's artifact.
I think
Doctor armor.
he pops up and he's got the hat. He goes, "That bitch had my dad's stuff."
Damn.
Oh, okay, bad word. Like, I think he even channels Rawpaw there for a second. The image fades and you see the mutant rat for a second. And then it goes back to Zanaro.
Yeah, that's all yours, buddy.
About freaking time. Wait a second. And he looks at the flute, looks at the armor, and I think he actually has a tear fall down just because he's realizing he has the 2 of the lovers.
Reunited.
Yeah, and it feels so good.
So yeah,
you
the
knew
Life
that,
Doctor armor.
you knew that Rawpaw and Ramanel were married, didn't you, Grimlock?
Yeah. That was something that was mentioned because like, when we were originally getting the flute back
That was
way
one
when.
of the things. Yeah, that was one of the things whenever Xerxes net 20 and rolled like a 50 to write that song for him.
It also, I think, something that was mentioned by one of the other Gaudians was like, oh yeah, that's the flute of his thing, and that's why it's so important to him. I think it was what do you call it? No, not even. It was the
Raufna.
Raufna.
When he was
the-
his Judgment Storm.
Yeah, I was thinking it was. Didn't mean to say Shanafir. I meant Shaimao's mom, but I was also
Yes.
incorrect that way.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have the it's a +3 plate armor, makes you immune to poison and diseases. Speak with animals is always on when you wear it. Gives you 1 extra channel divinity, increases your spell save DC with a +3. Your healing spells do 5 more healing per spell level. Then you have the abilities it does. Gives you 3 a day cost of Insect Plague, 2 days a cost of Conjure Celestial. Takes the form of a grotesque insect. And you can cast Mass Heal once per day. Then you also have the ability that you can... I forgot to put once a day in. But that is Plague Touched. And that comes down to that is a city killer ability. Because you spread a plague to one person. And then everyone within 30 feet that you see as an enemy of that one person has to make a save then. Then everyone within 30 feet of them has to make a save. And that continues onwards, like a sort of Pokeball, until either everyone within range is dead, or they all make the saving throw.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I don't see Xenothril ever using that, but we could send him in as a tactical nuke into the Elven lands.
Mm-hmm.
Or if we're fighting like a big group of Crusaders.
Yeah. Crusaders might be immune to it. And I think, well, he looks at it and kind of, I think he would innately know what it does. And he goes, when I get where I can use this, and he'll kind of show the amulet that he's wearing that protects him from poison and disease. If Noreen's okay with this, it can go to you, Grimlock.
Ah, cool, fair enough. Oh yeah, what was the other magic item in the...
It is a gem of power. Zanafro and Grimlock are too powerful to use it. But if you infuse this gem into yourself, so that would be good for Gorak or Ralok, then you become more powerful.
Oh, you get like 1 level up?
Mm-hmm.
Can I have that by any chance?
I think he's just in awe of the armor and just going to hand it off. Yes, sir, my followers are not even here.
Ah, nice, cool, yes. So I've got a gem of power. Is this something that has to be done like as a treatment style, where you have to take an hour to use it, or it can just be slotted
You have
in?
to take an hour to absorb it.
Okay, I'll leave that for now.
You have something to either level up Gorak to level 11 or Ralok to level 12.
Yeah, I'll just write it on my sheet, but I won't do it now because unless we're gonna take a short rest, which I think we should wait a wee bit until we get deeper into the temple. Maybe. But that's awesome. Also, I'm very glad that like we did this without them.
Now you're like, Monkey Tariq, can you not show up more often?
trying to get this item if Tariq was here. Well, actually, he's not even like Ralok's not even level 11. He's level 13. He's level 12. Sorry.
Oh, then it'll be level 13 if you use it. So there you go.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. It gives him access to wing attack. Actually, just look at the features. But yeah. Oh, that also mean. Let me see. Oh yeah, so actually
Gorak
he
has the bloody great axe with him, right?
yeah, he's gonna have it on him, but I won't probably have him use it because I just don't want to risk it at the moment. His current item is strong enough to be like to be fair, this is one of those where like it's useful, but it's not integral to whatever I do. And I'll talk to it later. I'm just gonna add it to my sheet in some capacity just so I don't forget about it. I'm assuming Zanathral doesn't want the bloody great axe. I'm assuming anyway.
I mean, he could use it, but there'd be no reason because then he'd have to drop his shield and holy symbol.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Also, with his size, he would have disadvantage on attacking with it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And since he's no longer a grave domain, he's no longer proficient in martial weapons. So.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's keep going.
Yeah, and he tucked the armor away in the.
So Zanafra, what you see there is that the staircase upwards that the creature said you should follow collapsed onto itself, and what basically happened, it collapsed onto itself, and all the acid is like moping off of it.
So it's not really possible.
If you're willing to basically dig through the acid, then it is a possibility. But that's up to you guys.
And it's loose rubble, so Stone Shape wouldn't be able to work on this.
Mm-hmm.
So the likes of what do you call it? Ralok could actually do pretty well here because he, as being a brass dragon, gets Sand Skulker, which means he can burrow through solid stone at this point, and it leaves a tunnel behind him.
But is he immune to acid damage?
He is not, admittedly not. But it would be
so
like
he would
if
still take the full brunt force of the acid.
Yeah, he'd just be able to do it quicker than most. He wouldn't have to take.
If he wanted to do something like that, I don't remember what level it is, but I have that spell that I can give somebody elemental resistance for a little while. I just can't remember what level it is.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask you genuinely, like, what do you think? Like, do you think it'd be worth it, or do you want to try to go through the rest of the dungeon?
I mean, character doing that would probably be best. Greedy player character wanting to get his character up equivalent with others with stuff. Yeah, let's go do the other rooms. But Xenothril would be willing to do whatever and cast a spell to absorb the acid, but he would make the argument this is a place of Gaudian ancestry, kind of. There could be far more people trapped here. That lady was kind of trapped, even though she was evil. There could be more people to rescue here.
Yeah, argument's not even bad, but like, we do have a time crunch. Ugh. Genuinely struggling with that one. Like, I think if you genuinely want to do explore more to see get more magic items, we can probably do that. I guess.
No, I will let you make the call on that because that's just me being greedy. But Xenothril would be very much about making the push to go ahead. I'm just trying to find that spell to give resistance.
Yeah, no, I think it's called Element. I think I might have it as well, actually. Let me just check. 'Cause I have access to my whole spell list, which means...
Would be hilarious if you finished the dungeon in one session.
It would be. I think it's like Elemental Protection, or Protection Against Energy or something it's called, maybe?
Yeah, I think it's protection from energy.
I'm just trying to check where it would be on my spell list, because I have to check through my spells entirely.
I think it's 3rd level. Unfortunately, if it is 3rd level,
yes.
I don't.
Yes, it is. It is Protection Against Energy, or from Energy, which for 1 hour duration can give you resistance to whatever damage type.
I unfortunately do not have it prepared, although we can swap the ring and I can cast it and give the ring back to you or whatever we want to do.
Yeah. I can cast it myself as well, but it's like I'm also battling with it because like both options are good to me. It's like going through the rubble is like it's quick, it's probably sensible, but I also do love a good dungeon. So it's like, do I really want to skip a full dungeon just to go?
If it feels like my spell on you is starting to wane a little bit or something, we can always rush here and burrow through and make the push.
I'm gonna do a coin flip in this case. Just
You are the pharaoh, so it is your call.
yeah, I'm gonna do a D4. A 1, 2. We go through this. 4, 3, 4. It's go through the dungeon. Go through the dungeon. It is. So we will head back towards this direction.
Knowing that guy is up there ahead, I will be staying well behind out of respect to whomever. And then once they get through, I'm going to do my little Ratman dash and just run through. So he just sees the little infestation boy and then he's gone.
I'll open this door here.
It seems to be stuck.
I will try to force it open.
Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Yep. Boop. 24.
You're not strong enough to open the door.
Gorok, go up to the door. Actually, well, Rallock can do it because he's got advantage. So I'll give him the chance to do it. And he can get a D4 because I'll give him, what do you call it? It is an advantage, sorry, so I should roll it again. Thing plus D4. 31.
He is still not strong enough to open the door.
Damn, what do they make these doors out of in this fucking place?
Well, a lot of the walls are magical.
Oh no, I know, I understand, but I'm just saying, like, this is like fucking walls. Okay. Me, Gorok, and Rallock, can we all force it on through together?
You may try.
Okay, again, that's advantage, sorry. So he'll be the one who'll actually be doing the check if that's what matters in this case. So it's
Sure thing.
25 plus a d4. So that's thing, and then Grimlock will attempt to
Help him.
help. Yeah. Yeah, which who succeeds. Then Gorok try to his check. Get an advantage, but 22 succeeds either way.
So that becomes 25, becomes 39, then becomes 50.
Yeah.
Now he is strong enough to open the door. And as the door opens, he may make a strength save.
Okay. I even though I'm in the front, it would be Rawlock in this case because he's the one who did the check. He has advantage on this as well because he has got the thing going.
Mm-hmm.
The metal muscle.
Yeah, it's just a 15 though, so I don't think that makes it.
Nope.
Well, I guess he could reroll. I'm gonna let him reroll it, but I've got one. But he's got. I basically used my inspiration, then Gorok, then I'll use his inspiration. I'd do though, which is just straight roll in this case, which is worse.
Oof.
But yeah, either way, he feels.
So a wave of water comes out. And he takes, let me check, 150 bludgeoning damage as the wave, as he basically gets launched into here.
Yeah. Let me see. So, negative 150, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he lost all his temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Son! Oh no, that's a lot of damage.
But now now there is not that wave of water coming out anymore, so the water level is lowering.
That's why it was so difficult to open. It had that water pressure against it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
How did the
I'm stuck in the wall.
Avatar in the middle react to that?
He looks a bit shocked at the dragon flying across him from pure water dish, but he seems to be fine with it.
Oh, the hippopotamus is stuck on the wall.
There you go.
Thank you. But otherwise, I'll take self through. Boop.
This is an absolutely dumb question because whenever I had leveled up Xanathral, he had got the mounted combatant feat.
Mm-hmm.
Does the whole thing of making somebody target me instead of somebody else work, like, say I saddle up Gorok and ride Gorok, or does it have to be an actual animal?
I'd have to read the mountain combatant feat, but I will.
Okay. We're not worried about it now.
Mm-hmm. But if you would, I would say if you go on to Grimlock's back or Rawlock's back, it would work.
Okay, so we have that in our pocket. If I need to protect Rawlock, I can jump on him and make people target me instead of Rawlock, and I have the cloak of displacement, so they'd be attacking me at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay. Boop. I see some creatures.
That's how I used to protect Susan.
Are you responsible for lowering our realm? We were just relaxing our time here, and suddenly our water got reduced to this.
Wasn't intentional. Didn't know you were in here.
Vandal.
Well, like it was
We
an accident.
demand compensation.
What type of compensation would you believe to be fair?
Well, we need to buy a new pool of water and fix it. That'll be
Okay.
50,000 gold pieces.
50,000. I could build like a good part of a castle with that. How much pool do you
1
need?
gold per liter of water we have to transport here.
I probably have to leave it with her. And Xanath was talking to himself back there, looking at the decanter of endless water.
I'll be honest here. We've got places to be. I don't have time to pay you 50,000 gold over such a trivial matter as your water supply. We can fix this later.
Hey, miss, and peeking out from beneath the hippopotalock is Xanathril, and it would take some time, but if we can replace all the water, would that be okay?
So Nafro, you may make a persuasion check.
Okie dokie.
I will attempt to assist by saying, yeah, what he said.
Alright, and then the assistance from... Oh yeah. Alright. We demand that you come back to us and fix it, as they point at Xanathril.
Okay. And there is no... It's Xanathril. He doesn't lie. He just... Okay, and he will tuck the decanter of endless water
So
back
I
away.
put a note in here, Xanathril minus 2 months of downtime fixing the aquarium.
Yeah, absolutely. And he will do some shape water, just something small to have get a little bit of water for them so they don't dry out at least or something. Or, you know what? To guarantee I come back and he will hand them the decanter of endless water.
All right.
This way I make sure I'm come back.
They nod.
Would you mind to tell us which way to the... Where are we going again?
Up to the main area of the temple.
Up to the main floor of the temple, please.
She points at those doors there.
Oh, thank you very much. See, Grimlock, sometimes you just have to be nice.
Well, I am trying to be nice, but I also have like an undead army coming at this civilizations. So I'm not trying to be mean.
Would you care to move Blinky for me, GM?
Sure thing.
And I have him for an hour, so once that time surpasses, let me know.
Yeah.
I think I accidentally rotated him.
He is sideways.
There you go. Fixed it.
Awesome. Thank you much.
I
And
shall
then
open the next door.
Yep. But Reese, we will remember that there's another door down there. Whenever I come back to help them fix things, maybe I'll go snooping.
Yeah. For now, we it's like one of the like we want to explore the temple, but probably best to sort the issues out first, and then we'll come back if we can later.
No, I have a reason to come back, so we can always come back and explore later. I will check for traps.
All right.
Do I still have enhanced ability for intelligence or no?
Let's see. Which room did you cast it?
It was back in the room just before we went into the Pharaoh's room.
Oh yeah, then you still have it. Seems all clear.
Seems all clear.
Bloop.
Long hallway. These always go well for us.
Yeah.
That was sarcasm.
I know it was, but I just
Was your sarcasm?
yes.
I think at this point, I'll get this far and I will check for traps just because it's getting a little suspicious.
Yeah,
thing.
suspicious. There's no traps.
You don't discover a trap, but you do discover a secret entrance.
Oh,
Or
nice.
secret exit.
A little bit of fresh air hits my, or rotten air even, whichever hits my little nose, and I go, there's a rat hole over there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's go that way then.
Come on, Blinky.
Here in this hallway, let me check real quick. You see to the side, those are statues of guardians. And they look like the Grimlock, you recognize them. They look like the children of Shan Nafir and Hiru. So here one is Ramin El, what more? Raklova, the one from the belt, and at the end here is Rakabu. Their four children, statues of their four children.
You have to remember correctly. There's none. We don't know of any surviving children of Ra Kabu and not Ra Kabu, Ra
Hiru
Hero and stuff. Yeah, they're all dead, aren't they?
As far as you know, they're all dead.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe one of them is alive. You don't know, but like for all you know, Raminel is alive, but he was like cheating on Rapla and hit it. You know, it went disappearance mode. But only one you're probably where you're 100% certain of is that Rakabu is dead. Because you were there when he died. But
Very tight corridor up this way.
mm-hmm.
Can I squeeze up this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just took in here.
Give me a sec, I'll change thing for squeezing. There you go.
Fair enough. Boopity, boopity. Do. Gotta do this one first. That. Bloop.
Even though I'm trailing behind, since we've been finding all these hidden corridors, I'm going to be trying to keep a nose out for any hidden pathways.
Mm-hmm. Here you see a sort of light.
Oh.
It flies towards you guys very slowly and carefully.
What? Hey, what are you? Stop that. Stop coming closer.
It stops and goes away from you.
What are you?
It
How are you gonna... That...
moves like here.
What do I see ahead? Like, what is this?
You see this, that's a triangle stone.
Are there like a pit trap here, really, or?
That you see, yeah. And it flies towards here. And then it flies to the other side, squeezing through here.
Can I insight check it to see what it's, if I feel like it's a malicious spirit, or if it's like a
Go ahead, make an
friendly
insight
little
check.
fella? Yeah, I'll give myself a D4 as well here, just for the insight. A 19.
It really, really wants you to follow it.
Sinathra, what do you think?
And, in my experience, I've never had a floating green flame thingy in a dungeon lead me astray.
I'll move up again.
Mind you, this is the first one I've ever seen, but they've never led me astray.
Can you check if this is like a trap after all? Because I feel like this triangle thing is going to push us into that pit.
It's very much a hole. But
Well, when you look at the pit, it's like, oh damn, that's deep.
yeah, it may destroy it, but I will have the beholder fly down, and it gives off faint light, so I can kind of at least have an idea of where it's at until it goes too far down.
The hole is 200 feet deep.
Okay, I will relay that information. So we at least know there's a bottom.
That's good to know.
And I will. Do I need to jump the pit and look at that over there to look for any form of trap or anything, or can I do it from here?
You'd have to jump the pit.
Okay, so I will jump the pit. I'm small, so I can fit in that little corner most likely.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will give it a search.
Grimlock was correct. If you try to it's built specifically so that it looks like you can squeeze through it, but if you try that, mechanisms will activate and it will push you into the pit.
Is there a way to reverse the mechanism and have it back up out of our way, or no?
You with a thief tool stack, you could check you could break it.
Allowing us through, or would it just be in our way then?
Then you could squeeze through it.
I will
Although it
relay
is
that.
designed for a medium creature to squeeze through it.
Yeah,
So for Grimlock and Ralock, they still wouldn't be able to get through.
Yeah, I'd have to change. Well, I'd have to untransform and so would Ralock for a bit. Well, if you want to attempt the check, I'll wait.
Yeah, and because I've got the other set of gloves of thievery on, I will go ahead, and I haven't done this to myself yet, so I will enhance ability on myself, and I will make a thieves' tools check because I'm actually proficient in those since I was an urchin background.
Mm-hmm.
And additional +1 on that from the iron. Nope, it's on there. Never mind.
Just wondering, why do you have advantage on the thief tools check?
Oh, was I not clicking the thing when I said I was casting enhance ability for dexterity? I'm sorry.
That, no. Alright, 29. That will succeed. You break it.
God.
Now you see this will-o-wisp, and as an offer goes through and breaks it, it has a very sad face.
You cheeky little thing, you wanted us to fall into that. I like you.
It nods.
But why?
It starts flying closer to you guys again. And flies down the pit.
It's in.
And then it flies up again, and it goes to here.
Did you die in the pit?
Can I make an insight check? Does this seem like a programmed thing that's trying to get us to do something like it's more of a magical program than an actual creature?
Go ahead and make an insight check.
Let me unselect guidance. I also have the ion stone going though. So insight.
This creature is an undead and basically wants to kill you. The will-o-wisp isn't that strong, so it tries to do it with trickery, not violence.
If you There's plenty of people out there in the world that you can do your job with. You don't have to just stay here and kill random people with traps.
It moves in circles around you.
You should encourage it to like go and kill people.
Yeah, no. There's just places where it could actually be beneficial. You can come with us. Come on. And Xanathral is like got an idea brewing, but it's Xanathral, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah, I will obviously have to untransform from thing shape and jump across and squeeze through. Gorak will do so, and I won't do it just because it's easier this way. I'll have him also transform back, obviously, and then squeeze through.
And just because this might matter, we haven't been changing the size on it, but I'm going to look up the size on that the aberration should actually be. It's only level 3, so it should only be a medium like some of them, but
The
I'm going to check.
Will-O-Wisp sees you guys walking away and looks very sad.
But I'm sorry, little Will-O-Wisp, but I'm not killing myself.
It now has like teary eyes, looking very cutesy towards you.
That won't make me commit suicide. I'm sorry.
Then it gets like those baby prowl mouths.
There's going to be plenty of people that die around us. We kill people all the time. If you want to watch people die, come on.
Sorry. I'll be back in 1 second, sorry.
Everything. I'll be back too. I'm gonna refill my water real quick.
Yeah, and since we're all taking a break, I'll go ahead and grab me a bowl of soup.
I'm back. Hello?
We all stepped away. I went to get a bowl of soup, and he went to get some more water. I was thinking, even though obviously the life doctor stuff was meant for me, there would have been some argument from Tariq why he needed it for like a rash or something.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, my plate mail won't fit anybody else in the party.
Yeah, no, that's magical.
Yeah, did you know?
I'm back.
Well, it's magical, but it's just a regular +2. We were talking about how if Tariq was here, he would have argued that Arash needed the life doctor armor.
Oh, you fucking know it too.
He's
he can really, he heals all the time.
And so I guess the poor little Will-O-Wisp will stay back there. You know what?
I'd say about now, one of the first 1 hours has passed, so that means that at least one concentration spell ends.
Okay. I think that would be my aberration, huh?
I think it's the enhanced ability on intellect, but I'm not on.
I think I cast that before, yeah. So I think it's that first, and then the aberration will go next.
Okay. Because I was actually considering to make the Will-O-Wisp happy. I was going to let it kill my aberration.
I think it still works. Level 2 spell slots aren't that worth it to me. I will give you another enhance ability.
Okay.
And if you want to check this hallway as we go through as well, probably.
Yeah. I'm glad whenever I was leveling him up, I'm glad I went ahead and made sure I had some thief stuff on him. I figured he had ran with Armand long enough. He picked up a few things.
Go ahead and make an insight check. 28.
Mm.
You do not spot any mechanical traps here.
Okay. What? Sheet. Beep, beep, beep. Okay. Let's keep going then.
Just up, it is starting to storm here, so if I have to run outside and get animals in, it won't take long, but just giving you all a heads up.
Yeah, that's alright.
I've got a crazy
Zanafro, as you stand there, here, you and your aberration can both make a Constitution save. As there were no mechanical traps in this hallway, but there were magical ones, and those you sort out with Arcana checks.
Yeah.
Yes. And my detect magic would have been gone by now.
Yeah.
So this is the aberration first.
Mm-hmm.
It has a +1.
It failed it.
And then Zanathra. This is just a regular con save, so it's not
Yeah, a normal one.
Yeah.
A 21 is still a failure. Both you can roll a, let me check real quick. You can roll a d4 for both characters. Alright, that's 1. Is that for your aberration?
Yeah, just rolling in the order of what I rolled earlier. I think that's the fairest way to do it.
Alright, Grimlock, in front of you, you see Zanafril disappear. And the aberration.
Oh.
I have to give you sight of the aberration as vision. Alright. Because with a 1, it gets transported to this room. Freeze and Nafro gets transported into this room. And then I want you to roll initiative.
Oh,
as
shit.
well as for Grimlock and Ralock and
Yeah, okay. It might have been worth just going up through that pathway and taking the acid damage possibly at this point. What in the good fuck have you got into?
Alright. Your aberration is first. It got transported back to this room.
I didn't even roll for it. That was meant to be just Zanathro because of his regular roll. Whoops, my bad. I rolled on the wrong thing then. Whoops. Because they had the same bonus. Because I was going to quick concentration on him. I still have to roll for Zanathro then.
Alright, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just rolling for just him. Didn't even think about rolling for the aberration because I was going to bust concentration immediately.
Alright, Zanafrol's in this room. But with that initiative, you're still first.
Yeah, and it acts after me.
Mm-hmm.
In the order, so I will stop concentration on it, seeing what's around me. They just look like wizardy undead.
Mm-hmm.
But I have seen the Council of Towerhold, so I might have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Do I remember they weren't held together by magic. It was they had their thing, right?
Phylacteries, yes.
Okay, so because I'm Xenothril would know, but Jason's trying to think like an anti-magic ward won't do anything to them other than prevent them from casting spells at me.
Correct.
So I think my best bet, and I know they are powerful spellcasters, so I will use the next to last mind crystal I have to subtle spell a holy aura.
All right.
And I do have the stuff for it and everything, but I will just bamf out a thing to hopefully protect me from undead and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. All right, then it is Grimlock's turn.
Can I do my bonus action?
Oh, sorry, yeah. Go ahead.
I will, and I hate to do this, but I will bonus action Sanctuary onto myself.
All right. Then it's Grimlock's turn.
Could you put me back to where we were? Sorry, I don't know. I can't see.
Here you go.
Grimlock's like, wait, what the fuck? he's like, takes him a second to like think about it. He's like, should I jump through? What did he go? He's gonna say, you two stay here. I'll be back hopefully. Grimlock is going to go forward. Don't know if he's touching it yet.
That would be here. And you can either make a Constitution save or voluntarily fail.
I guess in this case he's trying to figure out what's going on, so he will voluntarily fail.
Alright, go ahead and roll me a d4.
I got a different room, I think.
Yes,
from what
correct.
He is.
You got a different room. I have to roll more initiative.
Oh no.
You come into it. Hey! They say something in their own language. Hey! Dat is zo'n stomme lizardvolk. Ja, die gaan we verbranden. Ah, dat heb ik al heel lang niet gedaan. Dat wordt echt hartstikke leuk.
Hey, yeah. How's it doing?
So, give me I'll add
I
them to the
I've already got my initiative.
Yeah, you already have to add there. Then it is, yeah, that's Grimlock. You didn't take an action yet, so you still have those.
Yeah, I'm like... These look like a lot beefier than normal Crusaders to me. And I'm not a big fan of fighting them stand up. Let's see if I have any good abilities. I have plenty of good abilities, so I don't... They're just gonna chase after me if I run away, though. That's the issue. Let's see.
Yeah, this is the dangerous part. Forced split the party.
Yeah, because obviously each encounter can be easily balanced for a party, but each time you teleport away, it's all different.
Mm-hmm.
I've already used it like 15% movement speed, so I'm kind of like... I'm gonna use my bonus action and turn into good old hippo again. And just remove... Or no, let's add, sorry. So, 32 this health, and then get my temporary hit points from being shape changed to 36. Or not 30. Well, 18 plus 18 is 36, isn't it?
18 plus 18 is 36, yes.
Yeah. So 36 temporary hit points. And my movement speed, that's... You know what? I don't like it. I'm gonna try to fight them a little bit here, and then if I can, if it doesn't work out, then I'll run. So I'm gonna run up to one of them here, and I'm gonna start chomping at his his ankles.
Alright.
That'll miss.
That'll miss, yes.
Second attack.
That'll hit, doing 38 damage on him.
Yep. Yeah, but that is my turn.
Alright, and then it is Ralok's turn.
Yeah. Where is Rala? Let's see. I'm gonna roll a d4, and Ralok listens or doesn't listen to Grimlock. 1, 2, he listens. 3, 4, he doesn't. He listens, so he'll stay where he is currently.
Alright, and then it is a Lich's turn. As he sees Sinathril, which Lich is turn. Does the Holy Aura do anything at the start of the Lich's turn? I forgot what that ability does.
No, it just provides disadvantage on any of its spell saving throws or stuff like that, and advantage on all mine. It has disadvantage on attacks, and if it hits me with an attack, it has to make a con saving throw or become blinded.
Alright. And Lich is going to cast a spell on you, or attempt to. Then he has to make a Wisdom save because of the.
Because of the Sanctuary.
Yes.
My current DC, because of all the bonus, and I actually have a breakdown of why it's so high. My current DC is 37.
He failed it, but he will use his legendary resistance to make it.
I figured.
Mm-hmm. And then it'll be a Finger of Death.
Alrighty. Trying to think here of what I can do against something like this other than roll a save. I don't think my things can do resistance to necrotic. All I can do is roll my save at advantage.
Oh, you made it. I forgot if you get half damage. Yeah, you get half damage. So, you get 31 damage.
I'm just reading the spell real quick because I can't remember if it's this one or Circle of Power that changes it to half damage or stuff on saves. I think that's Circle of Power.
Yeah, I think it's Circle of Power.
Yeah, I couldn't remember because I had both on Haru, so I can't remember. Yep, I will take half damage.
Yes.
And I did have something on here because I had a bunch of stuff from the boss. I'm just making sure if I have a resistance to necrotic. I mean, if that's going to be the end of his turn, you can continue while I look it up.
Then it is Gorok's turn.
I do owe you a team save, though.
Yeah, for the concentrations.
Yeah,
and I've only got the one spell up right now, so.
Gorok will listen to Grimlock this turn.
Alright. Then it's another Lich's turn. That Lich will cast a Blight on Sinathril. First, oh wait, they failed it.
And then he will use his legendary resistance.
Exactly.
Hey, it's a way to get him to use those.
Mm-hmm. So Blight it is. Level 4 Blight. That is horrible.
Yep, but either way, I still got to roll those saves.
Mm-hmm. Made it, so you take, I believe, with Blight. Yeah, you also take half, so that is 16 damage.
Alright, 16. And then I owe you a save.
Mm-hmm. Successful. Then the next Lich. This Lich is going to cast a Dispel Magic on Sinathril.
I was waiting on that. I will counterspell the Dispel Magic.
Then you successfully counterspell it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I was gonna counter it at 3. Since I know Dispel Magic, I use it.
Mm-hmm. Alright, and then you have the final Lich, who is going to cast a Magic Missile at Sinathril. at level 1, so that's 15 damage for Xenothril.
15 force damage. And I don't remember for sure on this. It's different from GMs. Do I owe you 1 or 3?
1.
Con save. Okay.
Made it. Alright, and then it is a Grand Crusader's turn.
Just for the sake of his legendary resistance, do you want to make a sanctuary save on the last guy just so that we know he's legendary resistance?
My bad. Yeah, he has to use his legendary. Alright. Then we have a Grand Crusader who is going to attack Grimlock with his greatsword. First attack. Natural 1 is a miss.
Yeah.
Second attack, 27.
That'll hit.
For a total of 22 damage, and the hippo is on fire.
Yeah.
And then his last...
Is that a magical sword or non-magical?
That is a magical sword.
Okay, I thought it would be because it's doing fire damage, but I had to ask.
And then his last attack, 31 will hit for a total of 23 damage.
Real quick, because I can't find it on here, for the purpose of the friendship bracelet, we have to be able to see each other to give turns, correct?
Then,
I was looking through and couldn't find it, but it would be pointless to be out fighting somebody and give Grimlock a turn in his sleep.
yeah. Then it is the other Grand Crusader's turn. It will attack Grimlock. 31 to hit for 19 damage. Second attack, natural 20 for 31, 32, 37 damage. And then the final attack, 27 for 23 damage.
So that'll break through that, and then that'll go into Grimlock's health. So that is 20. So I had 17. How much damage was that? 23?
Yeah, 23 total from the last attack.
Yeah, so I take 6 damage myself, and the hippo's gone. You guys are really rude, and why are you here? Basically, he's like, and I don't have to respond, obviously, but just yelling at
We
them.
are guards. It is Xenothrill's turn.
Alrighty, I'm trying to figure out what Xenothril would know of ways to more quickly get through this fight, because I think I can hold out against some magic for a little while, but they start throwing multiple dispels, I'm screwed. And I wouldn't know how many legendary resistances they would have, so because I was considering a high level banishment. But let's try a turn undead, just so I can maybe get them out of the way so I can try to get out of here.
Sure thing. They do have this.
Yeah, they have a special thing against it, but it's still my DC, so DC 37 wisdom. At disadvantage because of the thing, so it's just their first save.
They all failed it, and they don't want to be turned, so all of them use a legendary resistance to make it.
I'll take it. So that's what one thing I was trying to do, is force these saves out of them so that I can do something. So that was my action. I believe that drops the sanctuary.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it was an aggressive act, so I will bonus action sanctuary again. And I'm going to...
One of the liches is going to counterspell.
Yep, and I cannot counterspell, so that's a good play on them. Then instead... That still uses my bonus action, right?
Yeah.
So, okay. I'm considering doing some movement here. I need to keep them within that aura radius, so... Yeah, I'll just hold out.
Alright, then it is Grimlock's turn, back in his room.
Grimlock is not happy with the situation he finds himself in. But,
Brand! Stomme lizard
look-
folk!
they look humanoid enough, at least, I would assume. So I'm gonna... This isn't maybe gonna work, but I'll try it anyway. I'm gonna cast Whole Person on both of them.
Alright.
DC 35. Wisdom.
They both fail. And there's nothing they can do to counter that.
Yeah, Grimlock just like smiles. He's like, "You fuckers gotta learn why you should fear me." And that is my turn because I can't do anything else, at least for now. And then it is Rawlock's turn, I believe.
Correcto.
Rawlock will see if he goes or not. He decides that he would risk it, so he's gonna go in wherever it is.
Alright, then he can roll another d4 to see where he gets transported to.
He goes with Grimlock.
He goes to where Grimlock is.
And fortuitous, because there's two. It's like, "Father!" and then runs right in and starts chewing through these guys
Yes,
for him.
and all the attacks that hit are auto crits.
Yeah, that was such a disgusting thing. He came into this room of all rooms.
And this is just me praying for a Gorok.
Yeah, that's a crit, so I actually should have rolled that more, but what would that be? So that's I'm gonna have to roll it. Fuck. This character's. I'm gonna roll a second attack and just use just take away 7 from it, or take away 11, or no, 17. Let me see what
Minus
that's
7, basically.
Minus
Get your
17,
strength,
yeah.
All your crits will do an additional D8, a D12, and a D4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'll just roll another attack, but just take away 17 from whatever it is. That was technically a different attack, but it's the same thing.
Alright, that is then 30, 35, 47, 58, becomes 51 down.
Way to turn crits up. Crits. He'll make it a second attack anyway. For his thing.
That'll hit as well.
D2 ED and plus D6, so. Do advanced roller. I'll do this actually. 2d8 plus another 4, I believe. Actually, that's probably not correct either. Nah, whatever.
Let's see.
Just a D6 in.
20, 18, 35, 42, 49.
Yeah.
By the way, you can also install that all your attacks basically crit by a simple adjustment.
Oh, I'd like changing the dice. The amount I need
if
to
you go
range.
into your bite thing, you see here the 20. If you just make it 1, then every attack crits. If you know that well. So, you have one more claw attack, right?
Yeah.
Changed it now on your cheat, so if you click on it, your claw should automatically crit if it hits.
Okay. Oh, there we go. I think it was a natural 20.
Yeah, that was a natural 20 anyways, but...
Yeah.
And then I turned it back to normal, so that is... 22... 25, 30, 42, 46 damage. That'll kill that one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. Then is it a Lich's turn in the danger room of number 3. That Lich is going to cast a Disintegrate on Zenafro. Dex save for him.
Alrighty. Advantage because of the thingy. Not going to be great, but we'll try.
That is a failure, so you take 74 force damage.
Yep. And that is the exact number of temp hit points I had left.
So now you start taking injuries.
Yeah.
Alright.
My deck sucks. It wasn't worth.
And then a constitution save of 37 for the concentration.
Yep. It's impossible for me to make unless I nat 20.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
gone.
Whole drop.
Then it is Gorok's turn. Shall he listen?
Yeah. I think it's a reasonable way because he told him to stay still. He still listens. He's not moving.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'll roll it one more time just because he obviously seen the thing go through, so he's kind of like, maybe he'll go through this time. Nope, he's very stubborn. He's like, I will listen to Grimlock.
He is Samoan incarnate. We do not argue with him.
Yeah. So he's just like, nope.
Then it is Lich turn. And this Lich will... This Lich is going to walk to here and is going to cast Thunder Wave on Xenothril. Horrible Thunder Wave.
No. Oh, it's like I'm moving myself on the map so I can see what's going on because I'm just seeing dark. Will you do that again because it just put me back in darkness because I was moving? Okay, there we go. And which way is he pushing me?
This way.
Okay. Okay, con save. No longer at advantage.
Mm-hmm. Still made it, so you take 3 damage. Now the next... Now the next Lich... that one is going to cost a... that one is going to cost a Melf's Acid Arrow at Xenothril. 24 to hit.
Will miss. I have a 26 armor class.
Alright, the target takes acid damage at the... Alright, then you take 4 damage, and that's it.
Yep.
And then the last Lich. As fun, I'm just using every single damage spell that they have.
I appreciate that instead of just unloading power word kills on me.
Now, you wish they would cast Power Word Kill on you right now. This one walks towards another corner, and throws a fireball at Xenothril, and so that the other Liches don't get hit by it.
I do like the idea that it's not even like the fact that it's just you choosing this. It's like the Liches are just trying to have fun because they haven't thrown fire spells in ages. They're like, I want to try all my spells.
Mm-hmm.
I will dampen elements on this one, but I will still roll the save.
They've been stuck in this room for so long. Let's have some fun, boys.
Bully the rat.
Yeah. Alright. That was that one's turn. Let's see. We'll go back to the Grand Crusader room. That one's dead. This one's still stunned. Wisdom save. Fills it. Xenothrill's turn again.
Alright, I think Xenothrill's now at the point of gonna have to fight these things. or at least that he remembers from the liches before that they were self-preservative. That's not the right word. Like a lich will flee if they feel they're going to be destroyed, at least.
Oh yeah.
Usually. So we're going to go to here. And let me find Sunbeam. Yeah, we will Kamehameha.
One
Straight
of them
up
is
here.
going to try and counterspell you with a level 4 counterspell.
Okay.
Alright, here comes the in check. I believe Sunbeam is level 7 or level 6.
6. But I
Alright.
did have to upcast it because I used my level 6 earlier.
Yeah, then it becomes a level 7.
Yep.
Alright, so DC 17. Fills it.
I'm just deducting the spell. Yeah, it was my Forbiddance I used earlier was my level 6.
Yeah.
So, and they will, let me find Sunbeam on here. I clicked the wrong thing. I'm not used to casting spells. Ignore the 12. It was upcast, so it owes an additional nothing. It doesn't get a bonus for upcasting. So, DC 37.
That'd be a con save for them. Both fail, so they take the 24 damage.
And it is radiant if that matters. Yeah, I couldn't get all 3 of those in a line, could I, by going halfway in between them?
Sadly, no.
I was trying to figure out a way to do it, but if I'd been over, nope, I would have missed the middle one. So that's my action. Bonus action. I think I'm going to do a spirit weapon. I don't have a token, unfortunately, for it for Xenothril.
Sick. Maybe I have something.
Yeah, just something basic. And this would get the friendship bracelet bonus.
There you go, a rat.
That's perfect. And it's the 2 directly above me that are injured. So I will just drop it next to that one there, and
Alright.
we'll try to give him a smack.
I cannot see any of this. All I see on my screen is a big rat.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's showing up on my screen.
It's actually a little bitty rat, but yeah, that'll hit, doing 26 damage. Alright. That is
I think we'll just be yelling out, I've unfortunately fought your kind before. You're very powerful, but I gotta get out of here. There's people that need me.
Then they laugh at you. Then it's Grimlock's turn. Right here, it should be good now.
Yeah, you see. Okay. Grimlock is like, you deal with this. I'm going to go see if I can find where the fuck I'm supposed to go. So I'm going to go to this door above me.
Alright.
And I'm going to open it.
Alright, sure thing.
Let me just check actually how much movement that would have took. 15 feet. And then another 15 feet. And then I'm going to dash. So I get to here.
Alright.
That is my turn now.
Then it's Ralock's turn.
I'll
Want me
do
to
that
adjust those things again for the crits?
I think I can adjust it myself. Crit ranged.
And then you just put it on 1.
Yeah, I think I've got it correct now. Yeah.
That'll hit, doing 33, 34, 39, 42, 46 damage.
Yeah. Second attack.
Hits as well. Doing 14, 25, 29, 31, 38 damage.
I don't really need to add the mummy wraps to that, so I'll just add the extra 2d8 for that one. That's an extra 10. Because that means he actually gets to heal as well, because he does have that ability.
Yep.
And then last attack.
Yep. Doing 18, 31, 35, 36, 44 damage.
Yeah. 13. He gets. So, outside. That is his turn.
Alright. Then it is a Lich's turn. Are they blind from failing the sunlight? I forgot. The sunbeam. I forgot.
Yeah, they get blinded.
Is it that from Sunbeam? I don't use Sunbeam a whole lot. I know
I don't
they.
either, so that's why I asked,
Yeah,
are they blind?
Yeah, if you fail, you take the 268, and then you are also blinded until the next turn.
And I forgot earlier, if they make actual attack rolls against me, I don't think any have except for the arrow. They do have disadvantage because of the Cloak of Displacement.
Yeah. Then now an attack roll will come with disadvantage, as this one fires a ray of frost at you. 24.
Misses.
Alright, that is his turn. Then it is Gorok's turn.
Okay, 2d4 if he gets anything. He stops listening and runs 1, 2, wait, let's see. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know where he hits at any point there.
This point here, so at 3 movement, it would happen.
Ah, okay.
D4.
Watch him go into like 2 now. Nope, he goes to 1.
Alright. That's a long journey.
Yep. Though, yeah. Oh, shit. Sick. Nope, that's what I mean. I thought it was gonna be somewhere deep, like, well, actually, I guess it would be near the start. Okay, well, he's gonna dash then, because he, how much movement did he said 30?
Yeah, 30 movement that he has used.
So 10, and then dash for 40, so he can get to here.
Mm-hmm.
I believe his movement is 40. Yeah, it's 40.
Alright, then we have another Lich. Let's see. This one is also blind.
I did try to follow eventually, but I literally cannot get to you. Wherever you are, actually. I know where you are.
Lich will walk up to, or try to walk up to Sinafro and try his paralyzing touch on him. 30 to hit.
This time I will use a, because I haven't reacted yet since my turn, I will use what I once saw boss use a whole bunch of in the arena, and this isn't something they can counter spell. So I'm going to use a Metal of the Horizon back to give me a +5 to my armor class, giving me a 31.
Alright, then that misses.
Channeling a little bit of boss.
Alright. Then we find another Lich thing. Or another. And then we have another Lich turn. This one is not blinded. This one. Let's see what it can do. It will use a level 8 spell to cast Dominate Monster on Zanafril.
This is a charm effect, correct?
Correct. So you're immune to it, but the Lich doesn't know that.
Yeah. And, well, I don't have a reaction, so I can't act like I'm fighting it off, and then... Instead, I would just laugh at it. Ha 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 ha!
Alright, and then the last Lich. Let's see. What saving throw is that? Oh, charisma. The last one will walk to Xenophril. You're too much trouble as it's worth. He forces to cast a plane shift on Xenophril. Charisma saving throw.
Okay. He has to touch me, though. Does he have to roll a hit to touch me, or no?
Let me check real quick.
Yes. That's a make a melee spell attack against you.
Alright. Then it is... this plus 6. Ah, he failed.
Oh, sorry to be picky on that one. It's just I know charisma save I'm gonna suck.
Alright. Then,
Time to shine siren.
Then is that Grand Crusader's turn. It didn't work! He's untouchable! Now we have to do the big guns. Then it is a Wisdom save for that Grand Crusader. Fills it. Then it is Xenofril's turn.
Alright, I'm just going up and looking. Because I know some of the abilities, like once you fire it once, because I know Sunbeam you can keep firing. I'm trying to look and see if it's an action or bonus action to keep firing.
I believe it is an action.
Alright, I might let that drop then because we're about to use Stepdaddy's flute.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I said the big guns. Yep, we're going to use the flute of Ra-Man-El, and we're going to do the sound blast. And you said that the friendship bracelet is supposed to raise the DC on items as well.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a DC 33 con save.
They all fail it. Let's see. You know what? All of them are gonna use their legendary to resist it. Does it do half damage or sorry?
On a success. Half damage on a success.
Alright, that becomes then 38 damage, yeah.
And are not deaf.
Alright, anything else?
Bonus action will move my rat down to the Sindri one.
Mm-hmm.
And I am the whole time just trying to pull some Shy Mouse stuff, and we could just call this a draw and you all go home. Wait, this is your home.
That'll hit for 26 damage. Alright, then it is Grimlock's turn again.
Yeah. For Grimlock's perspective, could he have heard that noise at all from where he's sitting, or is that like way too far away? I don't know.
The main thing is that there's like solid stone between you and him.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll just continue then my way forward first currently and open this door.
Alright. Then I have to roll more initiatives.
God damn it. I kind of knew I'd be running into my minions, but I need to find a way to, and I don't know where to go.
As you see, very hostile fire beetles looking at you.
What the fuck? He just walks in, he's just like, I have no need for this. Be gone, beetles. Let me see, is there anything I want to do? I think I need a fire spell, but then I was like, I don't know if I don't know actually fire beetles. Like I don't know if they're immune to fire or not, but I could.
You have no idea.
Yeah. I don't even know they're that dangerous. I'll be honest. I've never faced fire beetles. I think I remember them being a very weirdly low CR creature, but I don't know if they have like something that'll do to hurt me. So.
And I will say, although we're all scattered around and having our own little fights, it's actually pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How much did I move? I was like here, wasn't I?
Yeah.
I was like 25. I can't even get any closer. I'll just I'll ready action a thunder wave, basically level 1. If they get close, waiting to like for a good chunk of them to get close to me, essentially.
All right. Then it's Ralok's turn.
Ralok will continue finishing his meal. Bite that boy in half.
That'll kill him.
Yeah. And then Ralok will move up here. Well, he can't fly in here, can he?
No, he can't fly in here. It's the ceiling is too low.
Yeah, so he can only move 30 feet then. That is his turn.
Alright. Then it is a fire beetle's turn. As the fire beetle ignites his buttocks, it flies towards Grimlock. And then his ready action goes off.
I'll go wait till a good number got my thing, so I'll wait till a couple get into the range.
As Grimlock comes closer, the fire beetle opens his beak to bite him. As he sees the fiery burns coming from it.
Yep.
He rolls a 19.
Miss.
Alright, then we have Lich's turn again. Yeah, the Liches are now losing their patience. So, it's going to cost this one's going to cost, they already cost it. This one's going to cost another Disintegrate against Sinafrol.
I'm really trying to think, because these are the ones I have the hardest time against, aren't they? As far as I was thinking, the deck saves are the ones I'm having the hardest time against. So, yeah, but then they may try to plane shift me, and I'll have to dodge. You know what? Counterspell, and I will roll it because of the expertise and stuff. As long as I don't roll the number we don't mention, I'll be good, because I have a plus 20 on this roll, but we'll see. Ah! Do I dare use that inspiration that I'm looking at?
You should if you don't want to get disintegrated.
I mean, it won't kill me, but it'll be a lot of damage. I go to channel the power of my dad, and he almost lets it hit me and goes, no.
Alright.
Me.
Then that is that one's turn. Then it is Gorok's turn, who is far away, all the way over here.
Yep. Gorok runs past this guy. Basically, he's like, hello, goodbye. Obviously can't talk to him, but we'll basically start retracing his steps back towards where we were. So that is how he can... What, sorry?
Picture him just constantly ending up in room 1 and running through that portal constantly.
To be fair, my idea is if it took long enough, yeah, he will run back through the portal again, but he'll just not know where because he only knows where to go. He doesn't know where else to go, so he's just gonna keep doing it until he gets the right place.
Alright, then we have this Lich here, who will bonus action Misty Step away from Sinafrol. And then Ray of Frost him. But a 15 will miss.
15 will miss.
And then he moves. These stars are statues. He moves behind the statue. Then another fire beetle.
Dun, dun, dun.
The flames are almost blinding coming but as he flies towards Grimlock.
You're having too much fun having a bunch of fire beetles.
He goes threatening towards his throat. And he attempts to bite.
Yeah.
Only have
And then just the lich.
and just barely misses him. And then another lich. What can this one do? This one is going to magic missile Sinafro. Doing at level 1 9 damage to him.
And I owe you a save on the
Yeah.
sending. I haven't been using it, but
Made it. Then we have the lich right next to you. He's gonna stand here and push you towards here with a level 2 Thunder Wave. Well, that's better damage, but let's see if you make the save.
may I fail because I want to be pushed?
Sure thing. You then do take the full damage, so that's 15 damage.
Yeah, but I wanted to be away from him so he can't make an opportunity attack against me.
Alright. I do want a constitution save for the concentration check.
Yep, absolutely.
Then at the same time, even more fire beetles rush towards Grimlock. As they slime and swarm him, this one bites towards him. 20.
Uh-oh.
Sorry?
No.
Alright.
24 is
the
the
next
number
fire
of the-
beat. In that case, it's a natural 20, basically. Will fly towards Grimlock and attempt to bite him as he groups up with his teammates. And another one flies in towards him. This one has to dash to get near him. And the next one has to dash to get near him as well. As they zoom at super speed towards him.
Yeah, that's right. I was gonna say when that one like enters the first,
Like here?
yeah, basically it's like I'll just thunder wave those like for those ones in front of
Those
me.
four.
Basically,
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead and roll the damage.
hopefully I should be able to kill them in one hit with this. I'd be very sad if I didn't, because I'm just
Rolls
I think
2 ones.
yeah. It's level 1 thunder wave. So for the first time, an actual level 1 spell is useful in this case. Nah, pretty good actually.
Regardless of the save, they die.
Just sploosh.
As a storming of gore comes out. All the fire ignites in the room.
Motherfucker over here be fighting 4 liches. I'm fighting fire beetle in the corridor.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a druid. It's a druid against nature. It's a cleric of life against 4 creatures of undeath. It fits.
stupid as fuck, but yeah. Oh my god.
You do know that Ahriman would be already running his ass out of here, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Then it is Sinafril's turn.
I think Xanathar by now, like the hat of disguise has went askew, so he's just his demon rat form before them, and he goes, "Dad once told me sometimes you have to let the rot seep through." And he's going to go running up this way and bring the flute up to his lips again. I got 6 uses of this. We're nuking these bastards.
And only one of them still has a legendary resistance left. Oof.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if they were all out or one still had one.
One still has one, yeah.
Okay,
All the
let me
other
find
ones have used all 3 of them. Yeah, this one, one of them turned. Maybe I'll crit the saves, but I'll doubt it. Yeah, so they all failed it.
I like to think the ones that die burst into peacock feathers.
I killed 2. This one survives it. Very little hit left, and the other one uses his last legendary resistance to make. So then becomes 37 damage.
Yep, and then my my holy wrench.
Gonna finish off that weak one.
That's the plan. I love that Xanathar becomes this killing machine when no one's around.
Yeah, like I fought 4 leeches in the hallway. Sure you did, buddy.
yeah. That'll hit, doing 19 damage. Alright. That is, I believe, Xanathral's turn then.
Yep.
Alright. Then, the fire beetle sees the slaughter and gore and the fiery remains of his comrades, and it shall empower itself to avenge them. Flying with a endless blood rays, it goes up towards the monster, the Grimlock, to avenge it, and it'll attempt to bite it in its eye.
Stop it!
The monster, the Grimlock. This beetle has become the hero.
Yeah, this is a hero story right now. These guys are fighting for their homeland, their lives, and Grimlock's like, stop!
If this wasn't like in campaign narrative stuff, this could have totally been a story written by Xerxes.
Yeah, Grimlock's gonna move here so I get an opportunity to attack from at least one of them.
Yep. Nibble, nibble.
Yeah, Grimlock is just going to like walk away.
Two more opportunity attacks.
Yeah, he's just walking. He's like, Ralak, deal with the bugs, please. I am not dealing with this. I have places to be.
I have better things to do.
Yeah, so let's measure my movement though. Boopity boop. 20 feet. I will open this door.
There you go.
I will dash. And sure, I'll get to think about here.
And there, you feel yourself getting teleported again.
No, for fuck's sake. Well, good or not, I don't know actually, I'll be honest.
Let me check real quick.
I don't know if this is a different trap though, because I was not at this end of the
I
hallway.
don't know either, as well as for sure. Let me check. I forgot. Number 24. Do you allow it or do you let the con save do your thing?
I'll allow it in this case, just to like see where it takes me.
This one transports you to here.
Into the hole, or
Yeah, no, you precisely above the hole.
can I grab anything, or is it just like straight down?
Yeah, it is. You may make a deck save.
Okay. Gain 13.
That is a failure. You take 67 falling damage. As you see a very like you get teleported there, and you see a smiley, happy Will-O-Wisp looking at you, nodding in improvement as you fall down and land on your tail.
Okay, I have not out of this comment for the next while. We're gonna have to climb fucking. Have to climb. God damn it! So many fucking feet up. God fucking damn it. Stuck in the. Actually, you know what I'll do? I still have my bonus action. I can't really move anymore, but I'll at least do it because I can move quickly like this.
Yeah, turn into a very small flying creature, or
no, turn it into an air elemental because I can't be squeezed
Oh,
that
yeah.
way. I can just filter through everything. So I'll become airlock. I can't move though because I already used up all my movement. So. Yeah, I will. I have 90 feet, so I can get out of this pit in like 1 turn or 2 turns.
yeah.
And then I can start moving around the map to try to assist.
All right, and then it is Ralok's turn.
Well, Ralok was told to go deal with the fucking bugs, and he can get about here. And yeah, he's not gonna like use anything special for this. He's just gonna bite at the bugs.
As the creatures, I don't think he has a.
He doesn't auto crit, but like
Yeah.
he still probably like hits it either
Yeah,
way.
he still hits it, but
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll take that back.
he as the creature's hench monster comes forth from the walls, prowls towards them on the ground. It squashes the first defender.
That is his turn because he can't move anymore forward, so he just has to wait.
The
till
last
they come.
two defenders look in fear at the creature, but they are brave and they will launch their attacks. Korok's turn. Give you.
We got so bogged down now with this bullshit. Like we gotta wait up the fucking tunnel and we gotta probably get out of here and fucking fighting the good fight. No, sitting fighting. I'm fighting fire beetles in the tunnel and Grimlock's in a fucking hole. 30 feet. Yeah, that's as far as he can get. Like this, fuck me. This is far too. He's having to run like hundreds of feet back towards any direction.
Imagine in a whole party if like all of them are like in different rooms. Alright, then we have a Lich's turn. Alright, here. Check what spells he has left. Not that many anymore. It's coming a very high level magic missile. Level 5.
So many.
So that's 12, 16, 20, 24, 28 damage.
Yep.
Alright, and then you have the
I
other...
owe you a save.
Sorry?
I owe you a save for the sunbeam.
The other Lich is like, holy shit, he can actually kill us! Oh!
If you run, I'll just stop you, and the hand's already up.
No. Die, creature! Die! Fucking die!
It was whatever spell was coming my way is getting a counter spell.
That is
And I'm
a
almost
finger
down
of
to
death. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me find my thing here.
Oh yeah, you counted that.
Not an advantage, but still.
You still made it anyway.
Yeah, that's why I purposely, whenever you gave me all that downtime when I was still running, creating him, I asked, would it make sense for him to get training in Dispel and Counterspell? And you're like, absolutely with him. He's been kind of the protector.
Alright, for a fire beetle. The evil overlord lizard folk has sent his beast towards the brave defenders as they rush towards the monster and attempt him in a reckless abandon to destroy the monster, but its skin is too tight. It's an Afral's turn.
Fucking hell.
Oh yeah, you can hit them both, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I kept thinking, why am I even holding on to the spell? This is why. Because I don't want to use up all my sound blasts.
Mm-hmm.
Let me find Sunbeam on here again.
I'll be honest, one sunbeam to kill like 4 liches is like
Also
pretty
a
good.
lot of blast from his flute.
yeah, the flute as well. But even then, like
and my 8th level spell slot because I was thinking I'd be defensive earlier with the Holy Aura. Although it did help. Holy Aura did help.
yeah, to be fair, if at least one of me or my allies got you, they would have been really good. But in the cases where none of us could get to you,
Not bad for a character. Not bad for a character not built for combat. Get him ready.
Can he make it? No, sadly not, but he's close.
Okay, could I have recast it as my bonus action then? Just use another second level spell set? Okay.
Sure.
I'll do that instead if I may.
You may.
Thank you much. Not an advantage at normal.
That'll do 19 damage on him. He's still standing.
oh no.
Alright, and then we go to the The fire, the brave defender flies towards the monster. It goes towards the monster's tongue and tries to bite it off. But it is too slippery for it. Grimlock, I imagine, dash 180 feet.
Yeah, upwards basically. Actually, 100. I get yeah, no, I had 180 feet. Yeah.
As you go up towards it, the wind elemental, you see the cute little will-o-wisp looking very sad at you again.
You're a son of a bitch, will-o-wisp. Oh, actually, you know what I'll do? Because I can do this. I just remembered I have access to every spell now, so... Or not every spell. Well, every spell I have access to. Where is it? You're in here somewhere. Do I have access to that spell, actually? Let me check. Fuck, I don't. I was hoping I was going to do Expedition's Retreat, but apparently it is not a wizard. It is not a druid spell, so I can't even do that. I have to just keep fucking moving like
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I don't have that. Ugh.
Then it is Ralok's turn.
I'll go fight the beetles.
2 brave fire beetles remain.
I can roll the damage, but let's
No,
be
you
honest.
don't have to. I said you don't have to, but...
Oh no, I know. I just roll the damage
Critical
to see
hit.
how much. Yeah, see how much he hits them for.
The last fire beetle stands ready to acknowledge the beast's power. It shows it with all its resistance. It flies with its little fiery buttocks towards it, and then crashes into its claws.
Yeah. He will also follow in Grimlock's footsteps, but he can only move 30 feet per turn.
Alright, back to Gorok. He's here.
Yeah, 40. 40.
Alright, and then it is the final Lich's turn. And it is scared. It will use a level 9 spell slot on Zanafro.
I gotta counter it. I have to on this one.
Alright. Go ahead and roll it. That is a success. You have blocked its level 9 disintegration.
I thought it was gonna level 9 plane shift me. I honestly did.
Then it is Sinafril's turn.
I think he just holds that tiny little... Because even though he's monstrous looking, he's still small.
Mm-hmm.
Holds the little hand out and he goes, "To think, I was afraid of you." And just gonna blast the sunbeam through it.
I thought you were gonna have your baby rat finish him off, but
I thought about it, but I didn't know if it could do enough damage.
and then we there are currently no enemies, so we are, for now at least, out of initiative.
Alright, I'm just gonna make sure I have my expended spell slots correct. I write them down here next to me and correct them if I forget at the end. Used up a bunch of those. I thought about level 9 countering that, but I was like, no, that's an absolute waste. When I can roll so high with my ability.
Alright, we are out of initiative.
Okay. God, I have to act on the knowledge I do have. So Grimlock, I'll say, goes into the teleportation again. We'll try to. Actually, he probably will still. I don't know where that is again. Somewhere over here.
Yeah, it's over here.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'll move to that point. I just can't see where it is. And he'll let it feel.
Go ahead and roll a d4.
4.
Then you end up back in that original room.
Okay. I'm gonna have Gorok move. He's gonna get right. He's gonna just tell Rawlock to come back. He can hear. He hears
Yeah.
it. He's like, come over here. And he's like, okay, I think going through that way is no use. Let's try it this way. And he'll open this door if he can.
Alright, give me a sec to remove the light.
These statues.
Yeah.
And he will just move through here.
Next,
It's like-
you now stand next to the statue of Rakabu. And he's wearing a very fancy bracelet.
Not very good at this, but I feel like this is meant to be a trap, so I'm gonna try to I'll check it for both. I'll check Arcana and I'll do what do you call it? Investigation. Yeah, I'll give myself a D4 for both, but I'll do obviously individual.
Mm-hmm.
So investigation first. 18 plus 21 actually.
It is a trap. If you try to grab it, then basically the head of Rakabu will bite your hand.
Okay.
Which can hurt a lot.
Yeah, it could hurt a lot, especially from like a Guardian statue thingy. Can I attempt to disable it?
Yeah, you may make a thief tools check.
Yeah, okay. Just be a straight dexterity in my case, because I
Mhm.
do not have these tools proficiency. 17 plus a D4, I'll say. See what I cast it with it. So a 23.
You have successfully disabled it.
I will take the bracelet.
Alright. Not necessarily a useful item, but it is it is useful and not useful at the same time.
I see.
Bracelet of Transmutation.
To buy equal value of rocks. 100 copper pieces can transform to 1. Burning gold, so. Okay. Cool. Cool.
So basically you can modify your own treasure.
Okay, well, I'll just put that in my inventory for now.
Mm-hmm.
One of those where I'm not like, oh, I need to have this, but I'm also not. It's also like I can just put this in for now because I don't think he's.
It's very useful to create, for example, diamonds for true resurrection.
Yeah, or even like
yeah, because then you don't have to spend downtime to buy them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it means as well as like it doesn't have any time limit, so I could easily. So can I turn like 500 gold into a diamond then?
Yeah.
That's cool. So that means I can make components for
Mhm.
for certain metal components and spell and valuables. Cool.
Correcto.
Okay.
Now we will switch over to Znafril for a little while here. Znafril, you just defeated 4 liches.
Boy, I'm glad I have encode thoughts. Nobody will believe that shit. Oh. Bad language. Sorry. And looks at the little floating magical rat and apologizes. I will let it go because it's only up for a minute. So by the time he... But if you don't mind, from now on, whenever I do my spiritual weapon, it'll be the rat.
No
I think
problem.
it fits. I will quickly cast a detect magic because Xenothril doesn't remember if phylacteries are magical. He just wants to avoid grabbing something he shouldn't. And
Phylacteries
also
are magical, and you get 5 pings of magic in here.
5. I was with the boss when we destroyed the lady's phylactery.
Mhm.
Jason does not remember how it was done. Does Xenothril?
You need to do radiant damage to it.
You know what I still have up? Hummy, hummy, ha! I just in my head heard the thing that you get in like Diablo of a bunch of gold coins popping out of things when you mass kill a bunch of creatures. And was this what? Now that I have a chance to look, what is this thing in front of me? Is it like a sepulchre or whatever they're called, or a coffin, or?
It is Lord of Large Tomb, and basically inside came the magic item. How do you call it? The magic
Phylacteries?
thing. Yeah. So there you have 4 phylacteries, and you have 1 other item.
Okay. Scamper in. I think whenever he moves normally without his shield and stuff, he does kind of crawl in this form. And of course, it'll be enchantment coming off the other object. I will quickly do an arcana and a investigation to make sure if there's a trap around that item before I grab it, and then try to locate my fellows.
All right, give me a sec.
Has it been an hour for the purpose of the advantage?
Mm-hmm.
Do I still have the advantage on my investigation or no?
I would say at this point, no, advantage you would still have, yeah.
Okay. If not, I was going to go ahead and cast on myself because it's coming up on the time, so the sunbeam will go ahead and drop anyway. It's just best to go ahead and get rid of it. So the investigation with a guidance, clickety click. Trying to go quick so we can get back to Reese. And the Arcana, these I'm better at. Not by much, apparently.
That is a success, though.
Any traps of either form?
No trap. But as you open it up and see the phylacteries and everything, you also see something else there. A scarab of protection.
Might as well snag that up to have.
Mm-hmm.
And definitely getting rid of the phylacteries then, because even if I take them as the idea of I'll take these and guard them, they'll return out of them, so we better destroy them.
Yes. Alright, you have looted. There's also, there are like, what you also see in there are a bunch of, not that they're useful for you, but you basically see an accumulation of spell books that together, all 4 of them have every level 7 wizard spell and lower in them written down.
Okay, so they each have every 7 level or lower, or
Together.
between the 4 of them?
Yeah, between the 4 of them, they have every single wizard level. Maybe sell it to Xerxes.
That was my idea. Sell to Xerxes or give to Rod Charger, something like that. So I will snag that up, and then before we jump back to Grimlock, it will be me doing ascending to tell, so that we're not using up a bunch of my spell slots. It will be do I need to come to you, or can you come to me? Do I need to come to you, or will you come to me? I just fought off 4 liches.
So yeah, that's what you hear, Grimlock.
Mike unmuted. His hearing response was 4 liches? What? I don't know where you are, so I'm kind of just searching for you.
And then I think it's better to just hope he allows me to look at him, because I'm going to use a combination, because I'm going to scry to see where he is. And once I know where he is, once I see a point, I can create at me and at him a point for the hither thither staff, and I will go to him as long as he is within 5,000 feet of me.
Oh yeah, he's definitely within 5,000 feet of you.
That was my original goal before I got attacked by liches. Was it's easier for me to come to you or to create a portal to me, but I will step through carrying the remnants of the phylacteries just so that he believes me. And 4 spellbooks.
Yeah.
I mean, just looking beat to shit because I sucked up a lot of necrotic and force damage. Oh, I just realized something, Yannick. You're a a-hole. The Scarab of Protection would have helped me a lot against all that force damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Next time you fight against 4 liches, it will be a lot easier.
If you prepare and stream to it. Okay,
Oh,
so
it's not. Yeah, it is. But it gives me another option. No, I'm thinking something different. This isn't the one that gives bonus against that. Never mind. But I will come to you, Grimlock, and just, I think, unless you stop him, he's just going to hug your leg.
As the party is reunited, I think we're 13 minutes over time. I think that is a good moment to end it here.
Fair enough.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'm glad. At least this way with the air element, I should stay in this form for a while until
Yeah.
I lose him.
I'll turn. If you guys want to, you can take a short rest.
Nah, I'll leave that until next time if we're gonna
Alright.
choose that. I think.
Yeah, but if we get to, I'm definitely changing up attuned items. But thank you very much for the game, guys. It was
No worries.
fun.
I'll turn off the stream now.